Welcome to the GunChallenge.com lobby chat.
What's up, Pink?
Yo, nice. Sorry about that.
Yo. Thanks for the lobby, man.
Yeah, no problem. Wouldn't anybody in Smeggy's?
Nah, I went up in there. Nobody was in there.
Yeah, I was up all day, so I was like, man, I better set an alarm. That way I can get up when this goes off.
You don't work today, man?
No, I'm actually off tonight.
What about tomorrow?
Tomorrow night is the official one night of the year that we don't work.
Shit.
I do go in Christmas night though, so
Extra pay?
just for till midnight, and then that's it. Yeah, after midnight, it officially turns into the day after Christmas. So they don't have to pay us. I still get 8 hours of holiday pay added on to my week, but still.
That's a good check.
Yeah, this one right here should be a good one too from going in on my night off and then all the extra hours I've been working all week.
That's a better check. You work in a grocery store, right?
Yep, for two.
Yeah, I used to work at one. I was a bagger, then they moved me back to a baler. You know how to bale cardboard?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that shit for a while. Then I did night crew. Good
Yeah,
pay.
you usually get an extra $1 or more on the hour working nights.
Oh yeah. So Flippy.
Hey.
Yo, Flippy.
Hey, Pink, what did you buy your woman?
What up, freak bitches?
Nothing.
Pink's dog is his
Cool.
woman. The only faithful biatch in his life.
Damn right.
Let me see.
She's gonna get meat on the bone.
I just want to chew your fingernails off.
Dude, I would ask Knives that same question, but I feel like his answer would actually be sad. I'm not about bringing down this lobby before Christmas.
Don't do it.
Knives, I got something funny to say. My cousin, she married a Mexican dude. They have kids. They're like 5 and 6, and one of his sons refers to penises as burrito chickens.
No.
Burrito chickens?
Yeah, he's like kicked him right in the burrito chicken. And the other one, the other one calls him cheese pickles, which just sounds disgusting.
Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with your family?
Dude, it's not my. I don't know. I was gonna ask Knives, like, is burrito chicken something Spanish people say or whatever?
No.
Because it looks like a wrap burrito.
No.
Also, where the fuck does chicken come in any of that?
I don't know where
Yeah.
the chicken came in, but burrito chicken sounds funny.
I don't want to eat this chicken no more. Fuck.
This man's
You-
just like, all my chicken now reminds me of dick. Now I can't eat it. God damn it.
Well, if it makes you feel better, a testicle, when chopped up for medical reasons, does look like chicken.
No, fuck, man.
Yeah, like shredded chicken.
Thank you for ruining my fucking chicken salad, motherfucker.
Yeah, and then it kind of has like a salady look to it.
No, stop, man. Stop. Stop.
You toss
Wait,
in the
so it's
salad
like
and licking testicle.
Hey, you're gonna run him off almost as fast as I did last night.
What'd you tell him? Fucking
No,
Trump's
Come
coming.
on,
nah, dude. He's like ice. He's like I just called ice. And he's like I gotta get out of here.
Trump and Hillary were in here last night.
Oh, fuck that shit, dude. That creeped me out, dude.
I feel like Trump's acting like the guy that just got a promotion, and he doesn't know his boundaries for that promotion. So like now Trump's like saying all this shit to the UN and all this stuff. Like he's like watch it, or he like posted a tweet that said like UN better something or whatever. It's like you're only one member of the United Nations there, Trump.
You don't technically own the United Nations, but I mean, whatever. Go big, I guess. Go big or go home.
Yeah, but I'm just like,
my internet back. Shit.
it's like the new executive that like just calls everybody pigs and dogs and like oinks at the girls when they walk by. Like, dude, you're just the lead salesman. Calm down. I don't know.
Yeah, nobody was in here last night, so when I went on break. I grabbed the Trump and the Hillary masks
Oh shit.
that I got from Halloween and jumped in.
Do you just put on the Trump mask and like drill the Hillary mask with your thing?
Actually, Trump was in here first, talking about the wall, and then Hillary jumped in talking about the Russians.
Nah, dude. He put on the Trump mask and then put the Hillary mask on his hand and made it look like Hillary was blowing him. Fucking.
It was probably the other way around, actually, but still.
Dude, like, I thought it was funny. Fucking the news today, they're like, no one wants to hang out with Trump for his inauguration. There's this big Hollywood thing going on now where the musicians or nobody's wants to like be around Trump. And it's like, okay.
Oh, I'm sure there's some Republicans out there that want to.
Well, Tiger Woods did.
Dude, it was
5
funny.
hours today. Playing
Yeah.
golf.
There's like apparently a bunch of, or I don't know how many Fox News, so there's a group of musicians and musical artists trying to go around saying you need to like telling other people in their profession to boycott the inauguration. And they're like, it's a real big problem. Trump can't get anyone to play at the inauguration. It's like that. So? People not fucking singing some shit at the inauguration isn't going to make it so Trump can't get inaugurated.
I'm watching an interview with James Hetfield from Metallica, talking about his 1991 concert in Moscow that had like 500,000 people, and they're like showing pictures of it, and he's like talking about it at the same time. But dude, that shit's crazy, dude. All you see is just people forever. Like, dude, I don't think anybody's ever played in front of 500,000 people besides them. I think he said it was like AC/DC, Pantera, and Metallica. But yeah, dude, that's fucking crazy. It's just like a sea of people for miles. Oh yeah, it was 1.5 million. Huh, that's fucking crazy. And somebody in the comment wrote, Napster lives. Goddamn Lars Ulrich.
Yeah. Fucking. I don't know. What fucking point does it get to where it's like, holy shit, it's fucking X amount of people versus like another point? Like, nerves wise.
Yeah.
Like, it's like we're going to
Dang,
suck
so
in front of 500,000 people versus we're going to suck in front of 1.5 million.
Well, Metallica doesn't suck.
They have two
I
good
don't-
songs.
I don't even like that type of music.
Can you guys hear me?
I'm
yeah.
being generous. They have one good song. One
Yeah,
okay
right.
song.
Metallica's got a
Yeah.
lot of good songs.
Nah, dude.
I'm sure there's
You
some
can, like-
musicians out there who want to play. Hell, I don't even consider today's musicians either. Because tell me when's the last time that anybody has come up with a good Christmas song?
Eazy-E, 1996,
Easy.
Cruising. What's the song?
Santa baby.
I forget.
Take
forget
your,
what it is.
your Madonna and you go to hell.
Yeah.
Because I mean, all the Christmas songs nowadays are just resung old Christmas songs from the past.
Oh, here it is. Eazy-E's
Yeah.
Christmas song is really good.
But you're only listening to Christmas songs for a short amount of time once a year. And you're only fucking bitching about it because you're stuck in a fucking storefront that's making you listen to that shit nonstop all day long.
I'm hearing the same fucking song, 20 times a night. I mean, it's a continuous loop. It's Christmas song hell.
Oh wait, Afro Man did the 12 J's of Christmas.
The real question is, where's some good Kwanzaa songs?
In Africa.
Dude, I had actually never known anyone in my entire life who honestly celebrated Kwanzaa or even knew what Kwanzaa was, really.
That's because black people in America are not Africans.
I got in trouble in class at one point because the teacher's trying to explain Kwanzaa, and I'm like, yo, no one gives a shit about Kwanzaa. See these 4 black dudes? I fucking will bet you money neither one of them give a shit about Kwanzaa too, and it's their holiday.
It's because they're American.
Ah.
They're not African. They're just American like you, dude.
Yeah. It's like, ain't nobody wearing a dashiki over here, all right?
You gotta open your mind, CJ. Blame Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, dude, it's her fault all the super predators aren't celebrating Kwanzaa.
Oh, he gone and did it.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Moon's AR-15 got put as the lobby banner, huh?
Oh, is it? That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually Moon is the one posting all the pics on the lobby banner. Pretty much all of them are him posting.
Who's
Yeah, 'cause
Jenny
it's-
McDermott?
You don't change it.
It changes you. In Mother Russia, there's only 2 genders.
Man and not man. That's still the funniest fucking thing to me.
Yeah.
Dude, we can't win in a war with Russia. We have 46, we have infinite genders, dude. They have 2, man and not man.
I love this fucking meme.
Wow, what's the meme?
I'll send it to you guys because it's pretty fucking funny. Every time I see it, I laugh.
Is it about Cult Canada building that weird AR?
No.
I don't know why that keeps popping up on my YouTube feed.
There, I post the link in the side and in the internal. Some folks are home, made the way for flame. Yo,
And that guy's name you're asking me about earlier is Curtis Reeves.
who's that?
The dude that shot the guy in the movie theater.
Oh,
Yo, why did he say army?
because the kid's an idiot.
I found the update episode.
That shit's funny though.
You're just respecting a few arms.
Future army, so some folks in my home see over spoon and hand.
Yeah, man. They're right.
Apparently that trial's still going on, Marissa.
I know it happened in I think 2014, right?
Yeah. The state versus Curtis Reeves.
What's that one?
It was the retired Tampa police captain who shot a man in a movie theater
Yeah.
for using a cell phone.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know how I feel about that. He shot a dude because the dude was using a cell phone.
Yeah.
But I also really hate people who use cell phones in the middle
Well,
of the movies.
He was using a cell phone.
During the preview.
He was using a cell phone during the previews, and it was to text his babysitter about his daughter.
Okay, well that one is a little more forgivable, but it's still like,
Yeah, like put your shit on black and white and like turn the fucking brightness all the way down. When I use my phone in the movie theater, it's only for recording.
yeah.
Just kidding.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, the only reason I'm using my phone in the movie theater is to snap like tit pics of like the girl I'm with while she's not paying attention.
Ew, dude. What do you do when you take your mom to a movie?
Same thing, dude.
Yeah.
I don't discriminate. I don't discriminate
Instead of-
either.
Instead of mommy flippy, it's mommy floppy.
Flippy floppy mama.
He was quoted. He shot the guy. Throw popcorn in my face. Dude, threw popcorn on him.
That's funny. Yeah, Marissa was listening to like some true crime podcast, and it was about that Curtis Reeves trial. So I looked it up. Yeah, but apparently, like, as the cop was pulling his gun to shoot the guy simultaneously turned around and threw popcorn at him. And so it wasn't like a reaction thing. Like
No. he
the
put-
retired cop pulled his gun to shoot him, and it just so happened at the same time the guy turned around to throw popcorn at him. And after the cop shot him, he's like, "Throw popcorn at me."
It's still so fucking weird.
Yeah, that cop was
Shoot,
out
I
of his
broke.
mind.
That's free popcorn right there.
Yeah, but that should be like a clear cut and dry case, because they're like everything you look up on it, it's like stand your ground case, stand your ground law. Like that has nothing to do with standing your ground.
they were trying
Yeah.
to make him as being scary and
There is no standing your ground to a dude throwing fucking popcorn at you.
Yeah,
Assault by throwing popcorn.
You can't fucking sit there and like legitimately say I was in fear of my life, so I shot the dude whipping popcorn at me.
yeah, that's like those idiots you see that shoot somebody during road rage. Like you're both in cars, you can get away from each other. Like you're a real asshole if you pull a gun on some road rage shit.
also the fact that he's an ex-police officer and he's trained to defuse those situations.
I mean, the
Well-
situation, it depends. If this is like road rage and some dude like whips a bat out of his car and starts coming out with a bat, it's like,
Yeah,
my
that's
gun's
different.
getting pulled out.
But like you see like shit like where one guy goes up to the window to like yell at the other dude, and the fucking pussy in the car pulls a gun. Like when it's not when it's not met with the same force.
Mm-hmm.
Like as a civilian, it's like force has to equal force.
Well, as a civilian, it all comes down to what a reasonable and prudent person would think or do
Yeah.
in that situation.
Yeah.
So if you're like,
feel like
I don't
stabbing
know,
dude
a
25 times.
21-year-old girl who's like fucking 80 pounds sopping wet,
Ew.
and a big fucking scary motherfucker comes tapping on your window being like, yo, you cut me off in traffic. That's 100% a different situation of her fucking popping that dude than like fucking 250-pound, 6-foot, whatever dude sitting in the car pulling his gun on whoever.
Yeah, I agree. Dude, how come you didn't tell me you were gonna play Friday the 13th?
Oh, because I saw like a live stream and apparently there's a new fucking Jason and I wanted to see what it was. I also
Is
need to
that-
fix my settings.
It's Unmasked Jason.
Well, there was another one. There's also
He looks like a fat hillbilly with hills have eyes jeans.
yeah. Well, I mean that's what Jason looks like
So every other person.
when they pull his mask in what fucking movie was it?
Marissa said, so every other guy in Texas.
Damn.
So when you guys play that World of Tanks and stuff like that, what's your crew name?
What?
I don't.
Oh, you
I
guys don't play
that.
play the same crew.
No, we play highly
we-
strategic shooting simulators that teaches me to beat up pussy faggots like you.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
just
dude,
kidding.
I'm too
That's a
busy
video.
learning how to fucking survive being axe murdered.
Flippy, add me to your private.
Will you help me just for like 5 minutes?
Yeah, Flippy, will you help Marissa for like 5 minutes? She needs nudes.
Oh, okay. I'll get right on that. Here.
But your face has to be in it with a newspaper too.
Oh, it might be a deal breaker.
Deal breaker.
I don't know where the fuck I'll find a newspaper in the fucking
Put the towel
in
away.
2016, dude. Where am I going to find a newspaper in 2016?
I don't know. I gotta go help Marissa though. I'll be right back. Send me an invite, nigga. Hit me up on the 2-way. Throw pigeons.
But no, like the World of Tanks, the World of Warships, stuff like that. When you guys play, or when they play, is there a crew name?
I don't play any of those games. The only one I know who plays World of Warships is fucking Pro Steel.
Well, I was gonna say I know Jacques plays the warship one. I know Foos and all them play.
Yeah, like that shit seems.
You know, it took all fucking day for that shit to download on my computer.
What, World of Warships? That reminds me. I need to fucking tell Jock to stop being a pussy and stop playing his faggy ass Age of Empires game and play a real game like Friday the 13th.
Yeah, I downloaded the World of Tanks, and I mean, fuck, it did. It took literally all day for that shit to download.
Also, I think I have 2 extra beta codes for this game. So if anyone wants to play, it's using Gun Challenge right now. Fucking say anything and I'll fucking toss you one. Because, like, it's annoying to not have a full game.
For what?
Friday the 13th.
Fuck that shit.
Dude, that game's so fucking good. Like,
That'd be-
actually, though, I'm not even fucking being facetious. Actually pretty good. Who the fuck is Adsum? Or Absum?
That would almost be as scary to Nas as Trump jumping in here last night talking about the wall.
Dude, there were some I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I'm one of those people who used to be like, yo, these fucking horror movies are stupid. They don't make any sense. Why the fuck are bitches just standing there and screaming and not like running away or whatever? And then I played Friday the 13th, and there was a situation in which I was standing there screaming and not running away. And I was like, wait a moment, I need to run away. It was too late.
Like that shit wouldn't be happening in the hood.
Yeah, dude. It was like, who do I need to worry about? I ain't need to worry about nothing. I'm white as fuck, yo. And then it was just like, nope. Bad times at Waverly High or whatever.
Yeah, I was playing the division and into the dark zone, got my ass fucking beat the shit out of. Barely stepped in. Next thing I know, I'm dead.
Oh, Dark Zone shit?
Yeah, I got my ass kicked. Just for the achievement, I just went in there. I was turning around. Some dude just domed me. No,
Yeah, can you see the screen or the chat, Lippy?
Oh, no, not the second.
There was right there was Hillary jumping in.
oh hell no! Fuck this shit.
Well, I'm just showing
That's just
screenshot
creepy,
of it.
dude.
Hey,
Can you see the screen, Gavin?
only if you show it.
Here, hold
I'm
on.
showing
Let me
it.
hop back out of this game to look. 'Cause I'm trying to get people in it.
Oh, yeah, it's very creepy.
Yeah, that was Hillary. Let me see if I can back it up a little bit. Show you Trump.
What's going on, Flip?
I'm still getting people in the game.
Yeah, there was
Or
Trump.
attempting to. Wow, that
Mental
does
game.
actually look quite a bit like Trump.
Well, the side of his head is caved in because the way the mask was sitting in the bag. I'll have to get it nice and puffed out again.
Yeah, I mean, just stuff a balloon inside it and blow it up.
Yeah, that's what
Try to invite.
that's
Maybe
what
you
ran
need to spam. Sorry,
ran knives off last night.
you need to.
It's
spam
scared of
invite
me.
from Steel.
Yeah.
I peed a little from the solid.
Yeah. I just sent an invite to everybody on my friends list.
What you guys playing?
Nice.
That didn't take long, did it?
Well, they make it real easy when they fucking put a button that allows you to hit it and it invites everyone on your friends list.
I'm getting messages that I don't have the game.
I'll be right back.
Who's burned?
One of the dudes I was playing with in that video. I'm trying to get
How do you change the push to
audio,
talk?
the audio settings.
Yeah, but it's not in the audio settings to like map the push to talk.
Oh, well then it's going to be in controller settings or controller mapping. Controller mapping or keyboard mapping.
All right.
What is the fucking Scoreboard, previous, inventory previous, drop item, dodge, rear, aim, flashlight.
Hello? Hello?
Yep, that worked.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn mine off.
What are you doing?
No, I mean I'm gonna just turn off the mapping thing on mine and just leave it open mic'd.
Is it me you're looking for?
They're probably going to get annoyed with our screaming on gun channels.
Yeah, why it makes it even better. No, I do not want to disregard my modifications. Hello? There we go, it works.
The Baba Yaga.
Yeah, I'm inviting fucking Scion, whatever the fuck. Cyber Sepher.
Oh, that's a girl, huh?
Cool.
Did you spam invite Pro Steel?
Nope. I'll do that right now.
Yeah, I'm doing it again. You just got to close it and re-click the invite thing.
You know he's gonna come in here and just be like, fuck every one of you.
I don't want the Baba Yogurt to be Jason. You know what I'm going to do to you now? If you're Jason, though? I'm going to do that fucking run back and forth till you can't catch me.
That's not gonna work this time because I'm not gonna play the slow as fuck Jason that can't run.
Yeah, but I still get... Oh, we're talking about the other night. Flippy was Jason and I was the girl. And I just kept running back and forth and like juking him out and I survived.
Yeah, I picked the fucking Friday the 13th 7 Jason or whatever, and that motherfucker can't run, and it's cancer.
Yeah, I would literally walk right past him and then just run a little bit and he couldn't catch me.
Which one was 7?
That's the one where he's all chained up and everything. You know, like I think it's where they stick the like they stab him with like something and it like gets electrocuted and he comes back to life.
That's usually all of them, but still.
Well, there's one where they go to his gravesite after he's been chained up in the coffin and all that, and somebody's like, I got to do it once and for all. They like stab like a fucking spike through him, and then
lightning strikes.
Yeah, lightning strikes it and he comes back. I like the part 3 one's the first time he was.
7 is part 3 is where he puts on the mat. I watched part 3 last night.
Oh, how'd you feel?
I felt good.
Wasn't that the imposter Jason though?
No, that was actual Jason.
Okay, so then part
the
4 was
imposter Jason. I think that it's either 4 or 5 is the imposter Jason.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch all of them again. I had the whole DVD
Jason
collection.
X, that's 10, right?
Yeah.
That's where he's in space.
Yeah, that's where he's like a video game character. And they're like, this guy's hung like a mammoth. And then that one android's nipple falls off.
I don't remember that. I think that's also probably because I watched the
TV version.
Yeah, I watched the TV version on Sci-Fi Channel.
So Flippy, when this game drops, you're gonna give me the game? Didn't you say you had like?
I should be getting like 2 or 3 copies of this game when it comes out.
Cool. Maybe we can get who plays games on computers in here?
Jane does.
It's either Moon or Sean, yeah.
I don't think Moon plays on PC. Moon plays on...
Yeah, he loves his Xbox.
Yeah.
Console.
And Sean only plays World of Ships and that kind of boring shit.
World of old games.
World of old people games.
You guys are playing Battlefield, so don't say anything about that.
world
mean?
of fun games for young people? I don't understand. What are you asking?
Yeah, I don't understand. AAA titles, World for Platinum games. I don't know.
I don't get this. It's crazy.
I think I've surpassed the 4,000 hour mark on Arma 3. I guess you could say I'm pretty serious about it.
But yeah, dude, part 3 was fucking. It was great, especially when just
Is that
a
the one with
random
Kevin
fucking biker gang shows up out of nowhere. And they're like, "We're gonna burn down this barn because fucking fat kid ran over my bike with a fucking Volkswagen Bug."
Oh, that's right. That's the Volkswagen one. Kevin Bacon's in that one, right?
But I don't know if he was in that one. I think he was
There's
in
one of
part
them?
2, which also has a Volkswagen.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was that shitty red Volkswagen Bug in part 2 that like kept breaking down.
I'm thinking of like a yellow one though.
Oh, the yellow one was part 3.
Okay. Oh, dang.
Is that
I
7
think that's
people?
2, 4, 6, 7. Yep.
Yep, that's full. It's alright, I'm gonna turn my audio back on. Yeah, dude. Who doesn't want to be the fucking inbred hillbilly Jason?
Are they live streaming this? Or is somebody here?
No, we're not recording tonight. Or one of them might be, I don't know. I'm not.
Are we going to be annoying to you, Pink and Knives?
Nah, you're not gonna be annoying to me.
Dude,
You
we
should,
can't be annoying to them. They don't exist.
You should try to screen share it so they can at least see what we're talking about.
I think I can with this game. It's not too graphically intense. So,
No, it's not.
I mean, this could probably run on a fucking... I mean, it did. It ran on a fucking easy bake oven. That's why that motherfucker took 100
Oh my
years
God,
to load
yeah.
in.
Yeah. Kind of looks like Bully. You remember that game, Bully? Like the graphics for these pictures?
It's better than Bully.
No, I mean these like intro pictures.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is just because they're like art stills of
Yeah.
scenes from the movies.
Flippy, when you go into Best Buy for Steep?
Honestly, probably the Monday after Christmas. Because I'm not going, dude, I'm not going to Best Buy tomorrow. I'm not a fucking crazy person.
You
Yo,
gotta turn on
Mark.
the phone.
Yow,
Yo,
dude. Hey, Pig, did I tell you our trip got even sweeter than what I thought?
No.
I tell you I might have a discount for a rental car.
Oh shit. Sweet.
Fuck out of here.
Dude, as our trip gets closer, my trip has gotten better and better and better.
What do you mean?
So I helped this dude from Enterprise. He's an assistant manager from Enterprise. And since I work for like a REIT, which is like a company that owns like multiple like apartment complexes, I helped them get a car that got rented out and was never returned for like 3 weeks past overdue.
Oh, someone rented it and then never returned it.
Exactly, like pull a thug move like that.
Oh jeez.
So he's like, bro, I know your car's in here. Just take me to the garage. I was like, bro, you gotta hook. I need a big discount. He's like, I got you. I was like, okay. Bet.
Yeah.
Our 3-day rental just turned into like the whole week. I'm gonna see what that motherfucker can do. We get a fucking truck and go off-road in the fucking desert.
You guys are gonna be like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, just come back covered in dirt and fucking strung out.
Dude, I'm gonna come back covered in pussy juice and strung out.
That's what Vegas is all about. I've been there like 6 times.
My second time going.
It's a blast, man. Oh, here comes Pro Steel. That's-
Yeah, after we fucking fill out the list, fucking Pro Steel's like, well, I'm here, guys. Don't play without me. Although, who the fuck is being super slow?
Hey, Pink, you gotta let me know.
I think it's the 7th man.
You gotta let me know when
okay.
you got some time. You and me could download the app and go through the list of a couple list of vendors. At
Okay.
least for day one. That kind of only works for day one.
Have you already downloaded it?
No, but I'm free Monday or Tuesday.
Who the fuck's calling us?
Fucking Pro Steel, dude. He's calling us on Skeep.
You want to switch to that?
I'm gonna take my new Grand
yeah,
Power out and
whatever.
go shoot either Monday or Tuesday.
All right. Yeah,
You
we'll
gotta
be
take
back,
what?
boys.
Okay.
Alright.
You gotta do what, Marco?
I'll take that Grand Power that I got out. I think I might go live with it on Instagram.
Oh, sweet.
I had 3,000 viewers last time I did it, almost. Like 28.
Graham. So you haven't even shot that yet.
Nah, I picked it up like a little over a week ago. But I couldn't go shoot it because I picked it up a week ago and I'm like dead set in finals. As soon as finals are over, it's like fucking 3 days before Christmas.
Yeah.
So I want to go shoot it.
You got the compact, did you?
Nah, I was supposed to get the compact, but they didn't make they don't have 10-round mags for the compact. So they couldn't send me the compact. I was like,
Shit.
look, just send the mags to Virginia. They're like, yeah, that's cool and all, but I was like, yo, it's because it's funny, like, because like when you explain the law, especially like if you're explaining to somebody who actually has an FFL and is, if like you're lying to them, is at risk of losing their FFL, obviously. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
I don't blame them. I was like, fuck, it's a free gun. I was like, yo, just send me whatever.
So you ended up getting the full size version then.
Yeah, that shit, dogs. I kind of can't wait to get rid of it though. So that shit, right? To take it apart, it has like these Glock-like tabs, right? Super easy to take apart because it's basic. All you gotta do is slide it back just like the Glock, but like you put on the tabs and then like you kind of lift the rear back of the sight up, or like the rear end of the slide up. But to put it on, you gotta cock it all the way back, pull it, like do the same shit. And after you put it on, like your hands are all covered in oil because you just oiled up your barrel and shit like that. Dude, that shit took me like 20 minutes and chewed the fuck out of my hands. Because you literally have to bring this shit all the way back on tension on the recoil spring, then pull the two tabs down, and then slide it onto the rails and let it slide forward.
Huh.
Yeah. And it's not like, like a Makarov 380 that you do that shit with where it's easy. Or at least a little side pin would be easier versus both tabs, because then it requires like one full hand to pull down both tabs.
What is that, the P11?
No, it's like the K100, I think.
K100? Okay.
I think so.
I have a picture of it. Yeah, it's weird because it's almost got a...
It has a super high bore axis. I saw a roll pin in it that pissed me off.
See, they've got MK12, MK7, X-Trim, Excalibur, and P11. Any of them sound?
I don't know. Hold on, it's up on my counter. So exactly what it is. Let me get up. It is a. Yeah, it's a Grand Power K100 MK12.
MK12.
I guess you just find it by Grand Power K100 though.
I mean, there's actually different, like 4 or 5 different models of Grand Powers. Does yours has those slide cuts?
It doesn't have the slide cuts, but it has front slide serrations. The rear ones are at an angle. The front ones are vertical.
Yeah.
Such has a video on it. That was surprising.
Okay, let me pull this picture up.
It has a roll pin, like underneath the rear sight, but far enough from the rear sight where I don't think the roll pin has to do with the rear sight, but it's right underneath the firing pin where it makes me think like if I want to clean out like the firing pin chamber, I would have to take that roll pin out to fully clean the slide.
Now the tabs that you were talking about pulling down, is that these right here?
Yeah. So so it like to take it off is real easy, but to put it back on is ridiculously like hard. At least because I didn't know my hands were lubed. As soon as I picked up a towel and like put a towel around the slide, it went right on. That's what pissed me off, really. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, this is the first joint that I've ever had that has a decocker. So what I find funny is if it's cocked, I can put it on safety. If it's decocked, I cannot put it on safety.
Right.
Mag in or mag out. But I thought that was a different level of condition where it's, mag loaded, chamber loaded, hammered down, safety on.
No. See, that's double action, single action, isn't it?
Yeah. But I can have
there's
one
no
in the pipe.
need.
So yeah, but you can still put one in the pipe, decocked, hammered down. But you can't have a safety on with the hammer down.
Right.
That's weird to me.
Yeah, I forget what gun I've got that is like that. It's got to actually.
But
well, I mean, even 1911s and stuff like that, you can't put the safety on until it's actually cocked.
Really, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I could have swore with 1911s you'd be able to, like, I would have figured that would have been like one of the different condition modes I've always heard about.
Yeah.
Like one in the pipe, hammered down, safety on. Sounds legit. You're checking, aren't you? You don't even know.
Yep, just like my 2011. When the hammer's down, you can't put the safety on.
That was weird to me.
But if it's cocked, then you can lock it.
It's got a rotating barrel though.
Does it have that? I saw one in here where it had a sweet carved out barrel. That might have been just a special one, yeah, because right there's a straight one.
Well, like my barrel, it's in the actual 19 by 19 plus the actual serial number of the gun is carved into like the barrel hood.
Yeah,
The barrel looks
There was-
nice if it wasn't fucking for that shit. It's a beautiful
Yeah,
like stainless.
There was one that had like oh, it was, man, what we call that? Man, it had like swirls cut in the barrel. Somebody had went and
Nah, but the two main reasons, because they were gonna send me another one, and the two main reasons why I picked this one is because it was all ambi, and I had a rotating barrel. And right now, I didn't have, I don't own a single gun that does either. Because I had the M&P and I sold that. That was only really like for legit ambi handgun.
yeah, you might take us out and shoot it next week and actually like it better.
Nah, because there's a lot of things I really don't like about it. Honestly, the guide rod is like connected to the frame. It's not like a removable guide rod, and at that it's plastic.
You can't remove the guide rod?
I mean, you probably could, like, if you took it to like it doesn't like fall out. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe like if you take like a roll pin out, and like I don't know. I'm not gonna go that depth into the gun, but the guide rod does not fall out. So that blows me.
I bet if you pull down those tabs again, that might come out.
Maybe. I only had it apart for like a little bit, and it took me so long to get it back together. I just haven't taken it back apart. I like it though. It looks nice. Whenever I first pick it up out the box, at least empty, it feels light. But then after fucking with it for a while, it does become heavy. When I had the slide out, you could tell it's a beefy ass slide. They definitely could have cut a lot out of it. A lot more.
Yeah, see, that's why I was asking if it had slide cuts in it, because
Yeah, no, like their comp version has the slide cuts. But at that, like, it's not even like it doesn't feel heavy on the front end. It's more like the back end. Like the ring slide. It's funny. It feels heavy back there.
let me find that picture that yeah, here's.
Yeah, I've seen the one with the slide cuts. Made in, I can't remember what this fucking says. Slovakia. Holla at me. I'm gonna post that shit on Instagram. The trigger's real sloppy though.
Is it?
Double action is it's heavy like a double action. The single action is actually kind of light, and I like the trigger weight of it. But on single action, there is so much movement of the trigger. It's not even funny. It moves like 2 centimeters.
So that's yeah. Huh. Oh, there we go.
Are those all the parts to it?
Yeah,
How many are there?
50,
What's the biggest number
53.
you
53.
see?
And that's
God
not saying
damn.
everything either, because right here's a 5.1, a 5.2.
Yeah, but they also got grip parts too. So that's
Well, see, that's 1C, 1D, 1B, 1A. They're just
so
counting. Yeah.
that's funny though. How many roll pins do you see?
Roll pins? Oh, shit. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I don't know if. Yeah, rolling cross pins. That's 4. There's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Nah, because honestly, like I'm gonna tell you the truth. Like I see 3 pins right now that are not roll pins. The ones
Which
that go
ones?
right across the frame. The one above the safety, the one on top of the trigger, and the one that holds the slide release. So go back to the other picture. Just look at the picture of the gun.
Let's see here. Let's get a nice picture of it.
Pull the same picture you had before.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it.
You can see all 3 of them there. Like go to the bottom left, like the slide silver cut one. Lower, left,
Oh, shit.
lower. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So you can see all 3 pins right there. The one right above the safety, the one right above the trigger, and the one right there with the slide release bar.
Yeah. Right here's a pin.
Yeah. So there's a roll pin there, and there's another one up right underneath the rear sight.
Yeah. Right here's one for above the mag release.
No, but that's not a roll pin though. That's a solid pin.
Oh, okay. I see what you're talking about. What about in trigger
That
itself?
one's
Is that a
solid.
roll pin?
Yeah. So that
So-
one's solid, and so is the one in the slide release. I'm not fucking taking the slide off to find this because I don't know if I'll get this shit put back together.
Yeah, you never be able to. Jesus. Well, actually, if I go back to the other one, it'll say. Let me see if it says roll pin. Hell, it's even got a pin of a firing pin.
I'm telling you, like, I really think that's the one that's underneath the rear sight.
It is.
Roll pin. Told you.
Yep, 47 right there.
So I can never actually fully clean the slide without taking that
Roll pin out.
Fuck me.
There's spring of fire pin.
You know what's funny? So, like, you know who taught me how to put it back on? Because I obviously know how to fucking put this thing back on. I was trying to figure it out on my own. I watched the Suge video, and like you could tell he edited it out like 30. He's like, yeah, this is really tough. What you gotta do is like this. And he leans up on the table and he like puts it up in his gut, and he like that should not work for me. You could tell like he probably cut like 30 minutes of video out after I tried. He's like, yeah, it's a little tricky, but once you get the hang of it, he's like, boom, you just put it up on your gut and you fuck it like this and
13 auto safety. What the hell's an auto safety?
because these pistols I think are designed to go full auto.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Maybe that's why it's. Damn. Rolling crosspin. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of parts in there. I will say that.
Fuck yeah. Hey, so when'd you book your flight for? Saturday or Sunday?
I haven't booked it yet. I need to book it.
Fucking sloppy fuck.
I know.
I haven't
Hell,
talked to my neighbor yet. I haven't talked to my neighbor yet because I still don't know exactly what days.
Yeah, I've been fucking working like crazy.
The great thing about me is I have 3 airports that I can catch a ride out of. If I'm going somewhere like Vegas, it's not really that expensive because all 3 airports go to Vegas. Dude, did you see what I posted on Instagram earlier?
No, I've been out. How early?
A couple hours ago. Let me see.
Yeah.
About 2 hours ago. I saw this commercial on TV and that shit made me roll.
Let's see.
If you see it as a thumbnail of a fucking life preserver, you gotta listen to it because it's a commercial. So all I do is talk to you.
Okay. Hold on. So it's a government commercial?
Watch, just listen to all of it. You see, nowadays we have all these designs, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
they show a dude that makes like $150,000 a year with his underground bunker in his backyard.
I know. I saw that.
You see what I'm saying? Dude makes like at least 6 figures, bro. That guy makes at least 6 figures. He's like, come on, children. If we run into this hole, we'll be okay. I can't believe that.
Okay, so there's that.
Hey, Pink, is there anywhere specifically you want to stop by at shop?
As far as shops?
Not shops, just
Or
brand.
not shops, I mean booths, you mean?
Yeah.
I don't know right now. I haven't even really thought about it.
You know who you need to pay attention to? Apparently, Blue Force Tactical Gear gives out shit like the first day is the only day that's really worth getting there early, because that's when like people like just give out shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like the first like 1,000 or the first like hour, like they have shit. And Blue Force, you're probably like usually at, like they're the ones that have the sling, so we'll get you a sling this year.
Nonstop. Yeah, I'm looking at. What the? Who's Frontier? $176 round trip.
Yeah, but Frontier, you can't take anything. That's why. Those are $176. So like you could take not even a backpack.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you can't. Like your carry-on is like $35. You could take something smaller than a backpack, not a backpack.
Fuck. See,
So like this, if it was like the size of a JanSport, you could take it.
Well, hell, if I was going for 1 or 2 days, that'd be the shit. But still,
Exactly. Like that's what it's designed for.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, Flippy or Smeggy?
Oh, how dare you? Oh, by the way, Pink, you might want to jump on YouTube and ban a dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's in the live chat. I think he's like the only one over there, but he's saying some bad words.
Okay, let me open it up. Yep.
But he's saying some bad words. Wow, did I really sound that much like a dork when I said that?
Yep.
I mean, I was trying to have a funny voice, but woo-wee. Man, all-star chat tonight, man. Hell yeah.
It's bumping.
Hell yeah. So how was that Instagram live fever earlier, eh?
You owe me $5, bro.
Dude, whatever.
Who did
I
Instagram Live?
I didn't need you to send me a message. I saw it myself. Like, I saw that and then was like, oh, fucking live thing. Oh, damn it. I gotta find my pants. God damn it.
Why do you always have a problem leaving your pants places?
I don't know, because pants.
And why are you running around why are you running around pantless all the time too?
I'm not pantless. I mean, I'm wearing like pajama pants, but I need something out of my pocket of my blue jeans. So I had to go get my blue jeans. It's not that complicated.
Now, that guy gets to be the very first account that the lobby room has ever blocked.
What happened?
You know, I just don't understand. Like,
Would you buy it?
for one, how do people
I'm
find the thing? And then for two, what's the motivation? Like, there's no one else in the chat. So what are you proving by, like, you know, spamming a bunch of bad words? Like,
Yeah.
I have to say, I almost kind of get it if there's a bunch of people talking, because at least then you're like, you know, interrupting people talking to like, be like, look at me, I'm edgy. I don't think it's right, but I at least like understand the motivation. Who goes into an empty chat room and then is like, bah, 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 bah. Like,
It's
if
the
I wouldn't have
anti-gun
said
bot.
something, I guarantee no one would have even saw that. I just don't get it. People are weird on the internet.
Pop that out. Cool. I can have a pop out little chat.
Yeah, but Pink, keep in mind, Frontier still might be the cheapest even after you add on all the fucking add-ons, just depending on what shit you might take. So if you take like a carry-on and just one bag, it still might be the cheapest for you.
It's gonna be more than one carry on. I know that, but they don't.
You know what I'm saying? Like a
Take
carry-on
luggage
and
at
a
all?
check suitcase, you'll be good with that for the week, I think. One of my check suitcases, number shoes.
Oh my god, you're so weird.
I'm gonna take like 4 to 5 pairs.
Oh my god.
It's
The
7
only
days.
time I have ever packed footwear is when I go out of town for work and I need steel-toed boots. So I'll pack my work boots and my regular boots.
I'm not even taking any boots.
You're not taking it for range day?
I take a shitty pair of shoes for range day. So that's one pair of shoes out the way right there. One pair of shoes. So 6 including sandals. I fly with sandals. Got a shitty pair of shoes for the range.
Why the hell would you fly in sandals?
You need comfortable shit.
Because he's a dork like that,
You need
dude.
comfortable shit to walk the 12 miles a day. It can't be
You can
new
walk
shoes
12
either.
miles
That
in
shit's broken
Sanders?
in.
You have a
You'll walk 12
responsibility
miles in
yourself and
sandals?
other human beings to not be an invalid in necessity.
Let me guess, you wear a bathrobe through security so you don't have to worry about taking stuff out your pockets.
Hey, that's an idea.
I've challenged certain people to the Shot Show Shoe Showdown.
I'll tell you what, man, the best trick I picked up when I'm going through security, oops, as I kick my fucking tables over. Anyways, it like if I'm traveling with like my work backpack, it's got my laptop and shit in it. It's got one of them like mesh pockets in the front. So instead of taking stuff out my pockets and putting it in the bin, I take the stuff out and I put it in that like front pocket. So then I put the bag through and I have my laptop in one bin and I toss my shoes on there. And that's it. So then when you get through, also put your shoes first. Because if your bag gets pulled off to the side, you don't want to be sitting there in your fucking socks waiting for them to check your thing, waiting for your shoes to come out.
That's
So
smart.
put the shoes first, then the bag, then the laptop. And anyways, if everything goes through fine, you grab your bag, you start walking away, and then I like to get up and like around the corner before I start like grabbing my keys and my phone and my wallet and all that shit and putting the stuff back in my pockets. I don't like being in that little crowd where everyone's trying to get their bins and you're trying to take the stuff out the bin and put it in your pockets and shit. No, fuck that. I grab my bag, I walk away.
You know what got me stuck last time? So like I have a bad habit of like carrying cash. And so like they're like, yeah, put everything in the bin. And so like I take everything out, like my little like ID holder and everything, take everything out, but I take my belt off, everything, except for like my fucking drug dealer wad of like $3,000 in like 20s. Cause we're out of town, so I had like $3,000. I had like $3,000 in 20s, right? So I'm on vacation. So like they're like, you know, when they're like, put your hands up or whatever, you know, so they can scan you, or whatever. Like, what's that in your back pocket? I'm like, oh, it's just cash, because it's in a fucking rubber band. I didn't want to put it through the X-ray machine. I didn't want to pull out all that cash, and they're like, come to the side here, let's look at that.
Oh man.
I'm like, yo, it's just cash.
Yeah, so you could put that in your carry-on before you get through the security line and shit. So that like then that way, once you get through the line, you can go around the corner and take that out, and people won't see you.
I I don't want $3,000 off my body.
Yeah, exactly.
They look at my wallet and they're like, "Would you steal a wallet from a child? Got like $4."
I don't
And
have
a
any cash.
Pokemon card. You realize this isn't a real credit card, right?
Yeah, I don't
Some
carry
plastic
any.
ones that you get in the mail that just have like account number 00000, your name.
Yeah, my wallet has credit cards, ID, and a bunch of other shit like that. Then business cards. That's it.
Oh, see, I got the Bill of Rights in my wallet. I picked it up from Penn and Teller. They sell like a little metal card that's the Bill of Rights, and they do a whole skit about going through the metal detector.
That's dope, though.
And they're like, leave it in your pocket, and then when it like buzzes, you can take it out and be like, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. I have to give up my rights in order to fly. It's like that's their whole like political thing. But I have mine in my wallet, and I send it through the machine. I mean, I'm sure it pops up that they can't see through the rest of my wallet because like a big thing pops up, but they've never questioned that. They just question my tools and shit, which I've flown with a bunch of times, so I know they're all under the limit. Well, one time, dude, they took my channel locks after flying like 7 times. Or I flew 6 times. This was the 7th time. I was like on my way back, and they took my channel locks. I'm like, I came here with them in the bag. I flew here 3 other trips with them in the bag. Why the hell is now I'm not allowed to have them? So, yeah, I'd say about, I don't know, maybe a quarter of the time my bag gets pulled off to the side. Because, it's a bunch of metal tools and stuff. But like I said, all of them are under the length. It has to be less than 3 inches. Or, I'm sorry, less than 6 inches. And, like nothing sharp, which I don't have anything sharp and everything's shorter than 6 inches. But they have trouble seeing through it, so they want to look at it. And so, like I said, I just see my bag off to the side, grab my computer, stand down at the end, wait for them to say, "Oh, is this your bag?" Like, yep. I go, everything you want to look at's in that front, zipper pocket right here. I go, everything's good to fly. I've had it all checked before. And they kind of pull it all out and go, okay, you're fine. Have a good one.
Hey, Pink, you know what else we got to find out? We got to find out if our casino/hotel serves a breakfast buffet. Doesn't matter if they serve breakfast, because you can find breakfast at almost any casino. The Hard Rock right across the street, and I know they serve breakfast. But if it's not a buffet, the one that G-Webs hits up is dope, and it's like $8.
See where we at? Silver Springs?
I live in Silver Spring. It's in Silver Sevens.
Or Silver Sevens, that's right. Oh, shit. I just had I clicked on it too fast. It said something about a buffet. There. Buffet coupon. Let's see. Casino buffet.
What'd you say, Pink?
They've got a buffet.
I know they got a dinner buffet, but that doesn't count.
Open for breakfast.
Oh, really?
Lunch,
Okay.
and dinner.
We are.
It's open 24/7. Yeah.
They got a 24/7 buffet. That is savage.
I think I don't know if this cafe is inside the. Let's see. Yeah. Buffets. It's saying the Silver Sevens offers one of the best buffets in Vegas.
Oh snap! Beast mode activate.
Let's see. Oh shit. Let's see. Monday through Friday breakfast 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. 8.99. Lunch 11 to 3 10.99.
Well, shit, 8.99 is good for me, bro.
And dinner buffets are 15.99.
Because I honestly,
That's Sunday, Saturday, Friday.
because I never got there at 9 o'clock. I always got there like 10:30. I always skipped lunch. To me, it was more important to eat a good breakfast than just skip lunch.
Let's see. Sunday is a prime rib buffet. Saturday is a barbecue night buffet. Friday shrimp night.
No.
And then the rest of the week it's $13.99.
We'll eat there if we got nothing else to eat.
Berlin truck attacker gunned down.
Truck attacker?
Sounds like he got what he deserved.
He was attacking trucks?
No, it was a couple days ago. He drove a truck through like a Christmas festival.
Oh, the German dude. The joke they have it on in Germany?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. I didn't realize that, but he left the scene. Like they were still looking for him. They knew who he was, but they were looking for him.
He was like an escapee. But they caught his ass in like Italy like 2 days ago or some shit.
They caught one of the people. The other guy they did not catch. And from that headline, it looks like they did catch up to him recently and he was gunned down. So he probably got in like a shootout with the cops or whatever.
He was in Italy, right?
Yeah, but they let one guy go.
Oh my God, you guys are killing me here. You're gonna make me fucking listen to the goddamn thing. Just to see what the fucking 20-minute clip. I gotta sit here with for 20 minutes to find out what happened.
Find a shorter clip.
Dude, I watch Fox News because of girls.
You watch Fox News because you know the girls let you harass them.
Shoot it.
Yeah, you're right. It was in Italy. They stopped him at 3:15 a.m. So I guess that was like earlier this morning or something.
Dude, did you see the clip of the fucking Russian diplomat in Turkey getting taken out?
I didn't watch it, but I know
I didn't watch it either, but I'm just hearing about that shit.
Oh, you're just now hearing about it? Yeah, that's old news too.
Yeah, no, but just the fact that it happened.
Yeah.
That's some wild boy shit.
Yep.
He got fine dining at the Sevens Steakhouse.
No, like, you know what's right across the street? Have you ever been to Fogo de Chão's?
I've never been to Vegas.
Okay, no. Well, Fogo de Chão is like a nationwide kind of chain. There's like one like in every city. You ever been to like a Brazilian steakhouse where you get like this little card or this little thing that's either green or red, and they literally bring you meat. As long as you think you can flip it over, it's either green or red, right? It's like a coin.
Uh-huh.
And if your thing is green, they just keep bringing you meat and meat and meat to your table.
Jesus.
So that's right across the street. But that's just like $70 a night. I can't believe you've never been to Fogo de Chão's. Fogo de Chão's, Texas de Brazil, Greenfield, Chima's.
Nope.
Gotta find a local liquor store.
I say the trick on that. I mean, I'm sure you've been to Vegas and stuff before, but
I've only been
the
once.
trick is don't get anything on the strip. Get everything like 1 block off the strip.
Well, no. So like we're literally like, that 1 block off the strip. But one day we have to go out to like the range or whatever, which is like out of like the city limits, and you're kind of like in the county or whatever. So like that day I want to stock up on liquor. Or like when I land and I'm like by the air, like not really by the airport, but like when I go exploring and shit, or I'm supposed to go meet up with some people to go shoot out in the desert. So when I'm like way out there, I'm gonna stop by the local liquor store out there and pick up for like the week.
Yeah, but I mean, like, how they got the highway that runs kind of parallel to the strip?
That's the one that we're on.
Right. So like if you just go west of that highway, like it's normal city. Like
Yeah,
you
it's like
can find all
suburbia.
sorts of normal stuff and prices are fine.
We're gonna have a car, so we just don't know for how long we're gonna have the car. Gotta have the car for range day.
Yeah, but either way, I'm just saying, like because everyone who like stays around on the strip and like just walks everywhere,
Yeah.
there'll be a convenience store there. And the fucking convenience store is selling water for $3 a bottle.
And I was
and shit.
like,
It's
you pay
like
$3 for like a 20-ounce Coke and shit.
I remember there was one day because we had a car when we were there, and where the heck were we going? I forget where, but we went somewhere like kind of like north of the city, a little bit like north of that strip area, and we were over a little bit, and we stopped at like a Dollar Tree or like Family Dollar, whichever the ones where like not everything's exactly $1. Like sometimes you have things for like a couple of bucks or whatever. Anyways, we stopped into that and got like a case of water for like $3. And it's like, well, we got bottled water for the rest of the week.
Yeah, because I can't drink Pink's bottled water. Pink likes that like fruit flavored water shit.
I normally don't drink water, but it definitely came in handy a couple of mornings.
Whenever
Like
I'm out of
Fuji?
town and I have a car, the first I don't care where I am. The first thing I don't care about overpaying either. I'll pay $8 for a case of water, but the first thing I do is pick up a case of water. Won't be somewhere for more than 2 days. And as soon as I get out the airport, I have my car.
The hell was that?
That was my phone.
Friendly fire.
Yeah, friendly fire.
Ew.
So you guys are going to be in a big ass casino where it used to be. We used to go there for breakfast long time ago. So they do have a buffet in it. If they didn't get rid of the buffet when they changed names, but that was years ago. But they've definitely got more than one restaurant in there.
Cool. Looked like they had like 4 of them in there.
Yeah. There was a fairly big buffet. I mean, it could be anything now, but usually when there's a big giant place like that, I can't imagine what else they'd use it for.
Carry on. Baggage.
How much is your place a night over there?
What do we pay? Like,
What is
think about like 600 total. It was like 3 or 350 like a head, right? I can't.
Yeah, I think so.
It was like 3 or 350 a head for 6 nights.
Was it 6 or 7? 7 nights.
No, it's 6 nights.
6 nights. Okay, yeah.
It's a missing Saturday.
You guys are getting there Sunday?
I might get the Phoenix Wednesday as early as Wednesday
And then
night, super late at night, or Thursday afternoon.
And then you're staying for till Sunday, 7 days.
I'll stay there till Saturday, catch a Roach motel Saturday night to Sunday in Vegas, and then check in my real room Sunday.
No, I mean on the other side. You'll stay till Sunday?
Yeah. I'll fly. I'll definitely. So if I pad it heavy on the front end, it's so I leave on time on the back end out of Vegas. Because I get an extra two. I can squeeze an extra 2 days off from the week prior if I pad it on the front end. And if I can catch a flight Wednesday after work, I'll leave Wednesday night.
It's like almost twice as much as my place. Maybe one a night.
Oh man. So you guys have all your Christmas shopping done?
All I'm gonna do.
I don't know. What'd be a good gift for a 6-month-old girl and like a 1.5-year-old boy?
How much you trying to spend?
Not a whole bunch.
Yeah,
I was thinking about running to Walmart here in a little while and looking at toys.
Yeah, they ain't gonna know the difference. Just get them some piece of shit.
Get them a box.
Get them an NRA membership.
How old of a kid?
1.5-year-old boy and a 6-month-old girl.
Get them an NRA membership and be like, here you go. This is actually useful at your age.
Dude, get them a lifetime membership right now. Think about that. Divide that by years. Like, super saving money.
You technically don't have to give them a gift forever.
Here's your one gift for the rest of your life, kid. What the hell is this?
Yeah. Dude, when they're that young, you're basically getting the parents another gift because, like, you know, you're buying them a toy that saves their parents from having to buy a toy. So,
Yep. And clothes are, useless to buy because they wear it one time, if that, and then they're already grown out of it.
Yeah, but at the same time, like at that point, you save the parent money.
That's why you always buy one size bigger.
Exactly.
I say you get them like a some kind of like stuffed animal toy or something, because that might have staying power. If it ends up being the one they like, they'll have that even when they're older and be like, oh man, I got this fucking like, little giraffe thing or something. I've had it for years.
Give that kid a fucking steel Tonka truck.
That's a little young for Tonka trucks.
Dude, really? They last forever. Yeah, I want to buy one now. Fuck.
So I'm looking at this thing working. I'm looking at the hotel next to Bob's. And then the one review is like, first off, Judy Dressler is a heroin addict. I had to say this because all the tenants he'd seen her crawling around and she can't even stand. She was evicted. And then it goes on and on. And I was like, oh, this is interesting. So then I read Julie Dressler's comment. This is from 3 months ago. This is the heroin addict. This place has gone downhill real fast since I moved in. But the biggest problem is there are so many sheeps thinking they have a great deal of control. But the only thing I can say is if you want drama and stress, move here. It's like being in grade school with all the employees playing the he said, she said. The head maintenance guy, Jared, no, keep going. Jared is why, because I guess his family is well-to-do, so I guess if I couldn't get a lady, I would love to have his job making the girls do favors for him, or he will have to 86 them if he can't get it. But he likes to play with their minds. One day they're banned, the next day she's not, and you can see him in action on the secret webcam he has installed in his maintenance office. Now I have your attention, because all the stealing they do. And how do I know? Well, I think I should, because ex-employee quit. Why? Because of this stuff in February 2015. Why? Because he was being accused of stealing from tenants. So he put these together, and it's a good time to see them in the morning. And now they hired a new maintenance guy who was a great piece of work in his family. Well, between his mother and father habits, they were either going to be evicted from here or he was going to be a whistleblower. And that's like the middle of it. Tammy passed Rip Girl, and she is the only reason I have been staying around. The security now are retards, but remember where it at the ghetto.
Dude, this place sounds like a trap. I need to go there.
I want to go here.
It's like an adventure in a day.
And then here's this next one. 5
It
stars.
sounds like a Force on Force Jaeger class.
I like it here. Good management. Quiet. The next one here. 1 star. LOL. I personally didn't really go inside this time. I just sat in the car, but it was annoying, anxious, horrible, long 2 hours. I guess all I can say is trust nobody but yourself. Other than that, I believe they are one of the nicer suites on Boulder. Location is dangerous and super sketchy rooms are on the cleaner side. Service is decent, can improve defiantly, but not too shabby. It's probably definitely. Roaches in the couches. Had to wait 2 weeks with children to get a new couch. No exterminator. Drug dealers and hookers all over the property. Gun shops randomly and Metro 24/7. Property workers suspicious and employee lazy and lie about handling tasks.
I'm gonna go there, spend the night.
Wait, hang on. The fact that
This
gun
place is
shop
awesome. I conceal carry, and I don't worry about any of the previous comments.
The staff is the issue. The place itself is okay. You can stay to yourself if you want. You may have hookers and dealers nearby, but they tend to keep it indoors. No clean, no appliance issues. Also not much nearby. Couldn't get quarters for laundry. Asked the chubby black woman at the front desk about quarters. Eventually directed me to machines, but was rude about it. No. And then I went to pay for my second week rent. 45 minutes after opening, I was told to leave with no place to go or to get there. Why? Unregistered guest. Oh my. This is a long one. Better not violate rules that are never told to you or written anywhere. This next one says 3 out of 5 stars. Quiet, crappy, and roachy.
But
This
that
next-
deserves 3
stars.
stars? I mean, shit.
Yeah, this next one is 4 stars. Great spot to meet a friend.
His friend in quotes.
Oh,
What's funny is it's a hotel, but they're all talking about like, you know,
like, people
getting
live-
evicted and stuff. That sounds like living there.
I think people live here.
Yeah,
There's-
so that's definitely like an
It's a
extended
trailer park.
stay hotel.
But a lot of those hotels out there have like week stays and shit like that.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah, but come on, the way they're talking about it, it like the heroin addict lady sounds like she's lived there for a couple years. You don't learn every single person who works there by first name unless you've been there a long time. Trust me, I lived in a hotel for 6 months last year, and I recognized like 4 of the people that work there. And I think I knew one of them by name. You know what I mean? It's like, it takes a while if you know the head maintenance guy and the people at the front desk and so and blah, blah, blah. Like, you've lived there for a while.
That's a shame. That's the closest one to where Bob's at, and it's only $265 a week.
How much?
$265 a week.
That's not bad.
Not bad. That's dirt cheap.
From what I understand, it's all the hookers and
Hey,
meth.
what are you doing missing all these awesome reviews? We should have booked there.
I know.
Great place to meet a friend. You guys
Yeah.
are friends. You can meet there.
Nah, the new friend's gonna be a fucking roach.
Yeah, I don't like the roaches idea because the problem is, I mean, it just kind of depends or whatever. But if they fucking like lay eggs inside your suitcase or something, you bring that shit home.
That would probably not be good.
That I would say yes, not good.
Or if not, you could just leave all the roaches on the plane when you're way home.
Roaches all over the AK. All over the ammo collection.
Yeah, I'm bummed I missed that ammo chat, but I was out and about. I checked in on the chat and I saw your question like, hey, who wants to join me for a chat? And I was like, damn, I'm not in my house.
That's right. Nobody joined us.
Nobody joined. I looked at it on YouTube. It was still 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Just you playing with your ammo by yourself?
It's like 205 people was watching it. I'll watch it later.
Eh,
Hey, G-Web, so I don't know if you saw it. Was it yesterday, Schmeggy, or the day before yesterday? I went live on a live show.
On Instagram.
Yeah.
Thursday, I believe.
What's the
So I
plan?
went live on my Instagram and I pointed at nothing but the chat box.
Oh, on a YouTube, or I mean on a Gun Channels chat?
Yeah. So I pointed at gun channels. Like I was kind of like reading both. It's really hard to read both, and it's hard to chat. You know, I have 2 chat boxes on the computer screen plus the Instagram going. I had a total of 2,800 people check in. It died down really fast though. I peaked at like 120, I think.
So that was like a bunch of people clicking on it and closing it or whatever, basically, right?
Yeah, and that was in the beginning, and towards the end, like it mellowed out like 25, 30. But I was on for a good like 40 minutes, and honestly, like I didn't have a gun in front of the. Well, I did. I put a gun in front of there for a little bit, but most of it was like it was always pointed at gun channels.
I got, if I could just interrupt for a sec, I got something I'm going to put in the side chat that I cannot discuss on air, just so everyone's clear.
Daniel, you could talk about you smoking weed online.
Yeah, I just got back. I could have stayed out longer. I just didn't feel like it.
So what, then you just come home? Or was that just the last one?
Second to last, but
Is it
crazy
more,
stories.
is it more crowded now because people are visiting people and they don't have vehicles, or is it less crowded because nobody's going anywhere, they're just going to their families?
Well, I definitely had a number of rides tonight from people who were in town from out of town, so to speak.
Okay.
So definitely got a few more rides as a result of that. Then again,
I would
we
say
also had a snowstorm go through town right at the beginning of the evening, so that really hurt a lot of people. I'm sure chose to stay inside rather than go out because it was really shitty the first 3 hours of the night as far as weather is concerned. 'Cause
Hey,
even
Daniel.
if people don't want to drive, they look outside, and if it looks crappy, they just say, let's just rent a movie or something like that.
Hey Daniel, do you use both apps or just one app?
I use one per phone.
Oh, okay, but no, I'm saying like you subscribe to both apps is like my question.
I'm sorry, say again.
You subscribe to like you perform only in one app or both?
Geographically, in one market, I can only run the one because the other one doesn't exist.
Oh, okay.
The other market, I can run both. They set the software up to where if you try to run both on the same phone, they will not get along, and they'll end up taking you offline.
That's funny.
So but the easy way around it is just simply get an inexpensive second phone.
But that's funny how you actually have two phones.
So
I just think it's funny how like Daniel pulls up and he pulls out like 3 cell phones. He'd be like, "Yeah, I be trapping."
You gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Trap.
Gotta make that money.
Daniel be getting that guap.
You know, some businesses close down for Christmas. Some are 24/7.
Yeah, I'd imagine you'll do pretty good this weekend because people come in town and they hang out with their family for a little bit, and then they're like,
But it is weather
I
dependent.
gotta get the hell out of here.
It is weather dependent because I guarantee you, like if a foot of snow fell, like fucking you ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
Fast. And you drive like a 4-door sedan, like you don't drive like no fucking OJ Simpson Bronco.
Right.
Treasure Island says it's only $75 a night.
You said what?
Treasure Island is $75 a night.
Wow, that's pretty good.
It's fairly inexpensive.
To stay there?
Yeah.
That's I mean, for a luxury hotel, I mean, I'm assuming that's what it is. Still, 'cause it's been around
I
for a
thought
long
ours.
time.
I thought ours was 66 a night, Marco.
Yours says 53 a night.
I can't remember, bro. I have to look.
Well, we had the upgrade though. G.
We also ordered like 3 months ago too. Like we knew
Yeah,
it.
we had. Good.
That was the smartest decision I ever made. Dude, we ordered that shit back in what? July? June?
No, it was August.
It was August. No, because I had just moved to my new spot. Yeah, it was like end of August we got that job.
Yeah, $88 a night if I do it for those dates. It's $53 a night if I do it for today. That's weird.
Yeah.
Is that before the fucking like tax or whatever? Or is that after the tax? Because it'll be like $83 and then they add like $15, $17 in tax
It's
Yeah,
just-
like,
per night.
yeah, it's like, yeah. What'd she call it? It was some
It's a
type
hotel
of
tax.
Vegas tax.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
hotel tax. Maryland has that too.
They have resort taxes. They have like state tax, occupancy tax. Like it just depends.
Yeah, I won't be driving tomorrow. I mean,
It's not worth it to you.
well, I've going out of town myself.
Oh, okay. Hey, I got a question. So let's just say like you live I don't know, 10 miles away from said market where you usually pick up your fares, like I don't know, like a downtown bar area or whatever, right? Can you log in and be like, oh, let me see how busy it is today?
Yeah.
Oh, you can do that and like scroll down there and be like, how many fares are being picked up?
Yeah. The only thing I can't do is check a bordering state.
Oh, really? Okay.
I mean, and it depends on where you're sanctioned to drive. As an example, I have a higher level. I'm sanctioned to drive my entire state. Not everybody is.
Okay.
Some people are only sanctioned to drive in a certain city and the surrounding area.
Because I would say, like, like if you were in my market, you'd have to be able to drive multiple states. You'd be in 3 different states in like 15 minutes, easy.
Right, and I'm assuming they take that into consideration for special geographical areas. But when the app sees that you're not, in your region, it won't let you log in.
Ah, okay.
You're outside your approved zone or whatever it's called.
So for example, let's just say like you came to visit me for a week. You couldn't go to work or like you couldn't stop.
Nope.
That's funny.
Yeah, there's no, multi-state intentionally done that way. But I'm sure like a DC driver for, let's say, Lyft as an example, may be able to go, Virginia, Maryland, and DC just because of the way it is geographically.
Right, but they might have to jump through hoops to get approved for each one of those, though.
Right.
I mean, like...
And that's the cost of setting up business in that new territory.
That's crazy because people come up here. I see Ubers and Lyfts driving up here from California, Washington, Canada. Nobody seems to give a fuck over here.
Now they may have a California car, but are living in, let's say, up by UPBR and have applied for your area and got approval for your area, but they just so happen to have a California car.
People use that shit here everywhere, and especially if you're splitting it and like your $30 Uber ride just becomes like a $10. It's so butter.
Uber costs more here than cabs, so it's kind of like hit and miss, and they surge price all the time.
See, now that's crazy and that's bad on Uber because their pricing model, obviously with the exception of your area, has always been to be a minimum of 20% less than a cab fare.
I was gonna say it's about like 60% less than a cab fare.
Now in my area, it's 60% less.
Cabs are already cheap here, and then Uber came and they surge price all the time, so you get fucked if you're
right
peak hour.
You have to do your due diligence as a customer.
Yeah, I don't.
Now here's my question, because I remember hearing something about. Let me put it this way. So I think one of the big benefits of Uber that a lot of people like is just the app itself. You click the thing, you say, I'm here, I'm going there, show up and get me. Now, for a long time, cabs, and I thought I heard somewhere, like they weren't allowed to have an app. Like for whatever reason, like their licensing and stuff.
No, cab companies here have apps too.
Well, that's what I was going to ask, because I thought I heard something about they were like changing that and allowing cab companies to have an app.
It's just like concealed handgun permits. Every state and sometimes even every city is different from city to city, from state to state. So You can't. It's not. Yeah. No.
Okay, well that's why I was curious. 'Cause I don't take public transportation. I mean, I have a car, I drive it. That's kind of how it works.
In some
But-
cities, Uber makes sense, and I get it. In other cities, it doesn't. Like here, it doesn't make any sense because we had like a really healthy and awesome cab industry. On top of that, we got like all the car-to-goes and all that kind of shit, and like a public transportation system that is like basically like better than any other city I've ever seen. So it doesn't really make sense here. And a lot of Uber drivers are going fucking broke trying to drive from here. On top of that, it's like they've been doing some shit. They're shady as fuck. It's just like Amazon or Walmart. They just come into an area, whether they fit that area or not, and just wreck it, you know. And that's what we're facing here. That's why a lot of cities have kicked them out, like Austin kicked them out and shit like
That's
that.
how I feel about Northern Illinois.
Yeah, fuck Northern Illinois.
Ruined it. They ruined the local flavor.
I need my safe space.
I used to get a rickshaw, but now that Uber came in, corporate Uber came in, I can't get my rickshaws anymore when I'm in Northern Illinois.
Yeah, well, it's like if a Cabela's opens up next to your favorite little mom and pop gun store, what's going to happen? You know, even if they're trying to.
Like if a whole bunch of FFLs just happen right next to your local gun shop, like garage FFLs.
Well, yeah, I mean, Uber's fucking if that app opened up like a fucking bunch of guys in the back of their car, you know, their station wagon selling fucking guns next door to your local gun shop, basically putting them out of business. I know. You gotta look at it from like a bigger picture, and like I said, in some cities it works and it makes sense, in other cities it doesn't work at all, and it's just fucking up.
Well, especially like you mentioned, the pricing model. It's obviously so wrong.
On top of that, they're fucking. What really is wrong is they don't have the right insurance for commercial fucking vehicles. That's one thing that's fucked up. So you run the risk, depending on your insurance company, if you get in an accident while you're on duty, especially if the passenger gets hurt, your insurance company might hang you at the dry because you're operating your vehicle in a commercial way without commercial insurance. The other thing is their background check system is fucking laughable at best. Like Uber does not do very good background checks, and a lot of
many Uber drivers, but the ones I know make me question that whole process. Also,
dude, fucking somebody just got stabbed by their Uber driver like the other day because they were laughing at his car, and he fucking walloped them with a fucking knife right in their fucking stomach. I think I don't remember where they stabbed him.
I think it was in their face, and
face. There you go.
But Uber driver also killed
does the
somebody.
manual tell you in the face, not the abdomen?
but there's also some information we don't know. Like, did the guy actually have priors, or is this his first crime?
Prior? Well, it doesn't matter. Okay, that's true.
That's what the criminal background check is all looks for. Is do you have any priors?
Yeah, but they don't do a criminal they do an Uber check. Whatever system they use isn't the same system state or like local governments use. It's definitely not NICS, or anything like that.
Well, no, it's not NICS, but and I can only speak for what applies in my area in my state. But I had a police from the Illinois State Police background check on myself.
I don't know. I've also had female friends that have gotten like lecherous ass Uber drivers hitting on them and being all skeezy and shit. In fact, one of them.
Well, that's never happened with a taxi driver or any other person in any other service.
Yeah, but I know it's true. That's true. I'll give you that. But here's the thing: like, I have more and more female friends. Like I said, we have a pretty healthy taxi industry here, and I hear about that from cabs a lot less than because I have friends that's all they do is they take Ubers or cabs, and a lot of them have gone back to taking cabs because they've gotten hit on so much in Ubers that they're over it. And I think what that is at the end of the day, the cab driver has to go back and like answer to a human being, like a supervisor.
Put it like this, like it's real
But-
easy.
Come on.
It's real easy to get
Then
put off Uber, though.
if the guy gives them a bad rating, the guy doesn't drive anymore. So that's
Exactly.
No, that's not true. No, that's not fucking true.
it is
Oh.
true. It's true.
I'm
Here's the
fucking
thing,
speak. Don't tell me what I do and do not know. I'm speaking from experience. I sat there with my friend while she tried to lodge a complaint against the guy who fucking reached back and touched her fucking leg, and like she basically got stonewalled by Uber. It's like fucking Amazon or eBay. It's like next to fucking impossible. They make it difficult on purpose. You can give them a bad rating. That does not mean they're gonna not get rides or stop driving. And even if they stop driving, they can like go back and start driving again in like 6 months.
Okay. So I don't know why women just get to drive around in public anyway. Maybe they
Yeah.
should have husbands drive them around.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be.
No, I've had more than one female friend of mine get fucked with by Uber drivers, and it's just falls on deaf ears. It's not like you can call up the cab company and tell their boss, and then their boss fucking chews their ass and fires them. You know what I mean?
No,
Well, the one
because
thing I
that doesn't happen. In what fantasy land does it happen where one call turns into a guy getting fired from his job? Like maybe if there's a shit ton of calls, then the
Or-
guy can eventually get fired. But I suspect it's the same with any system that has a reputation factor as part of its discretion of who it's going to give its rides to. So if some guy is constantly
Well, okay. You don't think if you call the cab company and be like, yeah, this fucking cab driver like touched my fucking girlfriend, blah blah blah, here's all the information, you don't think that guy's gonna get in fucking trouble? Because all right, well,
really, I don't live in a fantasy land.
I do have just one general comment.
well that
If I can do that.
maybe in your experience, but here like we have like a cab company that's like on top of it. They're like super like, it's like I've never seen a cab company like this in any other city, and it's locally owned. It's like a local owned business. It's not a big corporation. And yeah, and like not only that, dude, like we've had cab drivers like pull shit and get their asses in the news, you know. So it's, you know, if they call up the company, I've fucking a few times cab drivers have done stupid shit and got their asses in the news. Same with Uber too. And those guys got fired.
I just
You
have a
can
few
explain
second
it,
thing.
though.
Is the major fault that hurts both drivers and passengers in different ways, and it has multiple symptoms, is the inability for either one of those two groups, passengers or drivers, to easily get a human being on a phone.
Oh, I agree. But if you call
By
up
far number one.
but if you have a local business that you can call up and actually get a human being on the phone and talk to a supervisor, you're far more likely to get action than like giving a guy a bad rating and hoping to God that like maybe in 6 months he gets enough bad ratings that he can stop and kick him off.
The first part of the process is being able to talk to a human being, and if you can't do that, how can you do anything else? And
Yeah.
that's where they fall flat on their face.
I agree.
I thought the ratings were like super important though.
For the drivers, yes.
I thought the drivers had to keep like
Right.
90% good ratings or something.
Here's the bottom line, dude. If they're not doing good background checks, why is that? Oh, it's because they need drivers. Because Uber's turnover rate is fucking high, dude.
Yes.
An average driver lasts 3 to 6 months and they're gone. And that's not because they get bad ratings. That's because they're sick of fucking 22-year-old bros puking in the back of their cars and shit like that.
Their business model does depend on a very high turnover rate. I absolutely agree.
So their turnover rate's so high. That's why they do shitty background checks. That's why cities have been demanding they do better background checks. And instead of doing proper background checks, they leave the city, like Austin and I think Houston, or there's another big city they just left because they don't want to set a precedent that other cities will follow, and then they'll end up losing a huge portion of their drivers because their bottom line, the money they make is like they don't make that much money, believe it or not. Uber does not make a lot of money.
Oh yeah, no, I remember seeing something that like even like year to date, you know, worldwide, Uber's been losing money the first like 5
yeah.
years it was in existence or something.
This, as of the end of this year, it's estimated that they will have lost approximately $3 billion.
So you see what I'm getting at though? Like you would think the ratings matter, but they really don't, because the more people they kick off, that's the less drivers they have, and that means less money. You know.
Well, where it matters is to the individual driver. Like if I want to keep doing it, then it matters to me, because if I fall below 4.7, I will get an email saying that if I don't bump it up in the next several weeks, my services will no longer be required. Now, that may not be true in other markets. I can only speak for my own, and that's the entire state of Illinois.
I'd be curious to see if you fell below that, if you could reapply in 6 months, 3 to 6 months, because that's
4.7 is really high, and a threatening email. Because I know Daniel's a Boy Scout when it comes to this, he's probably never dared got like a second email or maybe a phone call. You know what I'm saying? There might be 2 or 3 more steps before that actually happens.
But you can never please all the people all the time, so it's inevitable. Trying to keep even a 4.0 is very difficult.
Exactly. Yeah. Like
because
that's what I'm saying.
people
Like,
think of it as like, as an example, like when we were all in school and you had an F and a D and a C and a B and an A, that if you got an average ride, it was okay, safe, but it was nothing special. I'll give them 3 stars. And that certainly seems reasonable, but that's not the way Uber interprets it. They depend on that high turnover rate, which PBR had mentioned. And one of the tools they have for making sure it maintains a high turnover rate is by keeping the standards so high that they're almost made out of unobtainium. And through education of the passengers is the only way to really try to foster your own job security.
Yeah, but the thing is, Dano, if they raise their standards by like doing proper background checks, or actually going after guys that or girls or whoever that drive like shit, dude. I've seen I've seen Ubers driving the wrong way down one-way street so they could pick up their fucking person.
Oh yeah, bad drivers hurts passengers and good drivers.
But there's like, the unfortunate thing is there's no like number on the side of the car. You know, there's no way to like really be able to be like, hey, I just saw this dude just ran over my dog, or I just saw this guy driving the wrong way down a one-way street. Like, you know, it's not like there's a big old number painted on the side. So it's.
I mean, it may not be good enough, but they do have a license plate.
Yeah, and sometimes you can get the plate, and sometimes.
Right, it's a little long. It's not friendly. I understand that. It'd be better if there was a large. It's B69 or whatever.
And let's face it, like Uber's, their goal is driverless cars. So all these people that they're using right now are fucking just like they don't give a fuck.
Oh,
Did you see that they had to pull off like their driverless cars?
We are temporary cannon fodder because of the driverless cars, and that's why they're losing the money they are, because they're investing so much money in the driverless cars. We are only temporary oil for the machine drivers, quite literally.
And that's really why it comes down to me why I don't like Ubers. They're just another giant fucking shitty corporation.
I mean, whether it's 1 year, 5 years, whatever, I won't be doing this for very much longer till they eventually put a machine in my place.
Good.
Well, I mean, as long as it can be safe and understand the difference between, or understand how to drive in a snowstorm, being able to understand, how to drive in construction that's not necessarily well marked.
Are you allowed to carry?
Company policy is no.
You better not carry.
I said company policy was no.
Better not carry. I'll tell Uber. I'll give you a low rating. This guy had a gun.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't do that.
He was waving out the window, shooting at kids, telling them to get off his lawn.
What's your car number?
Oh, fuck. What's her store number, Dano?
I'm so mad we've never made that into a patch. At least a limited run.
People don't even know what it is anymore. So
it doesn't matter, but you can still run like 20 of them and sell them at like $10 a pop.
So I found quite a few vegan restaurants. You guys want to start scheduling those now? You guys are going to start being there on Sunday. There's this one where there's this little card and it's red or green, or it's blue or green, and when you flip it over, they just bring you all these vegetables.
What What the fuck are you talking about?
He's talking about a salad bar, a
They bring it back
Brazilian salad bar.
all over the world, and they like, here's another kind of tomato, and then here's another kind of tomato.
Okay, Nino.
You lost me.
Well, one, trying to get off the Uber hate, and then two, I'm searching for vegan restaurants. I'm trying to know which days Marco and Pink are going to go eat vegan.
What? Marco's vegan?
But you eat eggs, don't you? You don't even eat eggs?
Or Pink? Wait, who's
When
vegan?
I go out to a vegan place,
G-Webs.
She is.
Is
Yeah,
he?
but
You
eat
are?
eggs.
for the most part.
Oh, I had no
You
idea.
eat eggs and bacon.
So what?
It's
What
not
kind of
vegan.
I'm fucking
It's like
diet.
half of veganism is gone.
So, G-Webs, I got a question. In the morning when you first get up, or whenever it is that you get up from your main sleep, what do you have as your first meal of the day, typically?
Coffee.
So, spinach and chia seeds and lemon juice. It's pretty good.
Yummy.
Just blend that in a blender and drink it.
You got to realize, look at this. I've seen G-Webs in the last 2 years, like I guess last 4 years. G-Webs totally transformed, bro. Like I lost weight, gained weight back.
My
Just
best-
went and then stayed healthy.
My best friend's vegan. He's been vegan the entire time I've known him, since high school. He was even vegan through the fucking army, if you can believe that shit. I don't know how he pulled that off. I mean, I know how he pulled it off.
Potatoes and the corn.
No, there's
Yeah. Well, now it's probably easier because of the Muslims and shit.
well, they got vegetarian MREs, and then he just rat fucked and traded everybody else's MREs.
No, you don't have to do anything to get a vegan or a vegetarian MRE. Everybody fucking hates them, so it's easy to get a vegetarian MRE.
Back when I was in, they didn't have vegan; they just had vegetarian.
Well,
And
that's what I mean. And they're always going to have them. That's what they throw down to like Muslims and whoever the fuck is vegan.
yeah, but yeah, good shit.
The thing is, I just want to point out, the reason you didn't necessarily know that G-Webs was like that is because he's not fucking annoying about it.
Mhm.
And I very much appreciate that, because sometimes those people are just like, you can't go 3 seconds without hearing about how awesome their diet is and how healthy they are and how they love animals and blah, 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 blah. And
I've
it's
never-
like, oh my God, get off your
If I took
soapbox.
G-Webs to a bacon buffet or a split, he loves seafood too.
Barbecue or whatever.
I love
So-
animals. I love to eat them.
See, there you go. So don't
Look at this. The more it bleeds, the better it tastes.
Dude,
What?
The more it bleeds, the better it tastes.
So you only eat like female cows?
a lot of people
No,
are
so
vegan.
it's like I prefer red meat over chicken or over fish. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of vegans don't give a fuck about animals; they just do it for health reasons.
You think chickens don't bleed?
No, I'm saying like when you cook it, a chicken breast does not bleed as much as a piece of steak when you cook it.
Red
Oh my
meat.
My best friend, we're target shooting with his uncle's elk rifle, 358 Norma, big ass fucking giant rifle, and this fucking we're like target shooting out in the woods, and this woodpecker lands on this tree and starts pecking. He like swings the rifle up and shoots the fucking woodpecker, and the thing like evaporates. And I was like, "What the fuck, dude? Like, I thought you're vegan." He's like, "I'm not gonna eat it." Yeah, not all vegans are the same.
Was
Oh,
it
I
that
completely
close,
agree.
or was that rifle that accurate?
What?
Was it a lucky hit, or was the bird that close?
He's a good shot, and it was a scoped out fucking elk
Oh,
rifle.
it's okay. Well, I've never seen one. I just
It's a bolt action hunting
Okay.
rifle.
Woodpeckers are little.
Hey, G-Webs, but do you still eat seafood though? You eat
Not
lots
very
of
much.
seafood.
No.
Really?
No.
Okay.
So, but that's like saying that everybody who likes barbecue somehow likes each other, or everybody likes pizza likes each other. You know what I mean? There's just because people choose to eat one way doesn't make them.
I think the annoying vegan's kind of a fucking. It's not like I've never seen it.
Well, that's a complete myth.
Yeah.
I completely 100% disagree with you.
Why? How?
Because
Have
I
you
know
ever?
of them.
Have you ever eaten with G-Webs?
I have eaten with G-Webs.
Yeah, like I
He's
go.
a normal fucking
I go
person.
here's me going to, like, my dog's dying, so I'm gonna go to a vegan place. Do you want to go? Hell no. I'll meet you after at a pizza place.
I mean, how would you? Like, I don't know. I just don't know how. It just makes no sense to me that he would not or be annoying. It's weird.
No, there's people that are definitely annoying about what they eat, but to suggest that it's just vegans, like 14-year-old girls that turn vegan won't shut up about it. I'll agree. But and then there's every once in a while there's somebody who's like annoying about it. But please, like, let's talk fucking bacon, or let's talk pizza, or let's talk barbecue. There's just people that like to brag about what the fuck I eat. Let's talk coffee. So swipe, just mix coffee for the whatever your other choice is, and there's people that won't shut up about their coffee. Just that people don't. It doesn't feel like nails on a blackboard when they're talking about coffee is all. But I don't think there's more people talking about being vegan.
That's because coffee's delicious.
So I hear you, but I'm just saying, I think there's people that
Coffee
talk
is fucking
about food
gross.
preferences all over the place. It's just that some people hear the vegan one and think of it as like nails on a blackboard. I have to go seek it out. I mean, I look for it, and it ain't out there all over the place. It's out there more than it used to be, but it ain't like you can just tell because they fucking wail to each other. And
So you're not a 14-year-old girl. Man, my world has just come crashing down right now.
Anyway, I'll just say that you don't listen for it, but when people start talking about fucking barbecue, it's just as bad as when a bunch of 2-3 vegans get together and start appreciating that they can find something to eat in town or something, and somebody else might overhear that and be like, "Oh, there's fucking vegans going at it again."
Well, let me ask you a question. Are vegans more likely to talk about their gut and what comes out of it?
No.
Do people that eat pizza fucking talk about their fucking weird shit?
Well, no, I just hear people talking about the health of their gut bacteria, and not bacteria, but their gut stuff.
Yeah, I know.
It's not a fucking another culture. It's not a country called Vega where vegans come from. It's what their own. They're just all kinds of people, dude. Some of them don't wear leather. Some fucking wear leather. Some fucking, I don't know, don't eat meat because they think it's gross. Some don't eat meat because they can't eat meat for some health reasons.
And then there's religion, and then there's ethicals or whatever, and then there's capacity. There's all kinds of people. So it's like pizza. Like, I like pizza because I like the cheese, and then there's other people like, I like pizza because I like, I don't know, the crust or something.
The sauce.
Yeah, exactly. I guess there's some weirdos like that. So all I'm saying is that I'll just put it out there that I don't think that just because somebody's a vegan, they don't shut up about it. I think they're just like anybody else. There's some people that just don't shut up about their food.
I'm not vegan, but I eat a lot of vegan food because every time I go out to eat, my best friend, I have to go somewhere that he can eat. A lot of times I end up just ordering what he orders because he already, he's been to the place before and he knows what's good. And honestly, like, there's some shit, like, he wouldn't even know that there's no dairy or no meat in it. Like, it's amazing what, like, really, there's whole restaurants here that only serve vegan food, and you go in there and you'd eat, like, something and not even know there's no meat or dairy in it.
So mushrooms are vegan then, right?
Definitely.
Unless Smurfs live in them, yeah.
Hey, G-Webs, holla at Pink. He will. If you find a mushroom specialty restaurant, he will still be there.
You like eat mushrooms?
I'll be there every day. Oh fuck! Mushrooms are the food of the gods, man. They're awesome.
Oh, okay. Then we'll find some place then.
Okay.
Dude, there's a place.
There's nothing by my hotel, but there are quite a bit on the strip. But
there's a place that does vegan breakfast, and they do like biscuits and gravy with almond and mushroom gravy, and it's so fucking good. It's stupid how good it is.
The cool thing about Vegas is that honestly, like no matter what style of food you're looking for, you can fucking find it in Vegas.
That's for sure. In folds.
Yeah.
It's
And
that way. It's that way
you
here.
find like
too.
Slovakian cooking, you'll find it there.
Yeah, some places
What's up,
have-
gentlemen?
Good evening.
Well, now that you guys have gotten me all hungry talking about pizza so much, I'm gonna head out for the night. So I just want to say Merry Christmas to all you guys, and I'll see you later.
Yep. See you, Smegs.
Later, Smeggy. Merry Christmas, brother.
I just imagine Smaggy being like Tiny Tim in a Christmas tale or whatever it's called.
He's a lanky motherfucker.
We still talking about his arm?
No. What does that have to do with Ebenezer Scrooge?
Well, because apparently you haven't seen his arm.
Tiny Tim was gimpy in the leg, not the arm.
Wait, are you saying I'm gimpy in the arm?
A little. Oh wait, no. In general.
They're not gimpy. They work just fine.
I wasn't. I'm not making fun of your arms. It's everybody else.
I know. I understand because
Don't worry.
you were more saying like the God bless us, everyone.
Yeah. Yeah. All the fat guys are gonna make fun of you.
It's okay.
Yeah. Us skinny guys need to stick together.
I don't think you're skinny, PBR.
I'm 6'2" and I weigh 175 pounds. So I'm not exactly big.
Ha! I'm 6'3" and weigh 170.
Well, you're skinnier than I am.
You're only 6'3"? I thought you were like 6'5".
Me? No.
No, Schmeggy, because I've seen Schmeggy.
Nah.
I thought
I'm,
Schmeggy
actually,
was
I'm 6'3" and a quarter because my dad's 6'3" and I'm a quarter inch taller than him.
I hate all y'all motherfuckers over 6 feet tall because y'all are waste of height because I love playing basketball and I was like at least 6'2".
I would pass.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I love playing basketball. And if I was 6 anything, I can make something happen.
I don't know anything about basketball, but all I got to do is wear that jacket you gave me around the basketball courts, and I pick up all the ladies. So appreciate that.
Dude, you probably get picked up for all the games. Like, hey, give me the big guy.
Yeah, and then I have to like act like I'm in a big hurry to go somewhere.
Don't worry, Smeggy. You, me, and Caleb will team up and fight the skinny.
Hey, seriously, I for the last 6 months, I had a dream. I'm not gonna lie, I had a dream that I put together like a charity basketball event at SHOT. It was pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. As corny as it sounds, laugh at me all you want, but I don't give a shit. Love basketball.
You should do that, except do it at the top of one of them fancy hotels. You know, they got a basketball court on top.
Exactly. And I had like Tim and Hickok and like I was, you know what I'm saying? All these motherfuckers tall as shit.
You should. That's not get the old guy, but you could probably get his kid. He's pretty tall.
You know, like that workout oxygen mask. G was wearing one of those, so no one knew like what he looked like. He was out there stunned. He had like 15 rebounds.
Hickok used to play basketball.
Exactly. That's why I really did nothing fancy. He's tall as shit. Get that motherfucker out there.
That guy can't fucking do shit.
It doesn't matter, but he's tall as shit. I get him out there. It's for charity, bro. Fuck it. He'll show up.
He ain't tall.
Somebody would show. Dog, if you don't show up for charity, you're an asshole. But think about it. I could put that shit together.
Yeah, but then you'd have to watch him run up and
Coley
down the
Noir would
court.
probably show up. I could probably get Coley Noir to show up. No bullshit.
I don't think he's tall. He doesn't look tall.
Doesn't matter. He's not
He's
tall.
not
He's
tall.
he's like 2 inches taller than me.
Are you? Wait, come on, say it. Say it.
I would post the shit out of Coley Noir. And I would post him up in the paint all day. Him with a little spin move, fake, boom, layup.
How tall are you?
5'6".
Oh fuck, dude! I thought I was doing bad at 5'9", bro.
Nah, bro.
I'm only 5'15". Don't worry about it.
So weed's legal.
Me and Marco could take out their knees. That'd be about it.
So weed's legal in your end of the country, Marco?
Like 20 minutes for me.
They legalized it over there?
DC, they did.
Washington with DC, but you can't buy it from anywhere.
Yeah, so what's funny was that the Republican House of Representatives blocked because DC is totally funded by the federal government. They blocked the funding for it, so it is completely illegal up to like 2 ounces you can have on your person. But the whole industry of marijuana does not exist in Washington D.C.
We're making crazy money here. It's fucking insane how much tax revenue they've generated.
And the one place that needs tax revenue is the one place that's like dependent upon the federal government. You know what I'm saying? Like we could produce our own tax. Like, well, they produce their own tax revenue off of it. And then
how many ounces?
Shave it to that motherfucker, little curly haired bastard. Every time I see him, it makes me mad.
How many ounces is a pack of cigarettes?
Oh, that's a good
So
question.
you're talking about like 21 joints?
Is that how many? Is that like an ounces? An ounce?
Well, like there's 21 cigarettes in a pack.
I don't know. I'm just trying to put a.
There's 20.
So 21 joints. So
20.
like
I don't think
5
it's
each probably.
What?
It's over a half and under 3/4. Because 3/4 is 21, and you're not stuffing a whole gram into a white boy.
How big is the blunt?
So when they make it legal for an ounce, then that's like having more than a pack of cigarettes around.
And yeah, it's like having 3 packs, like 2 ounces, like having like 3 packs of cigarettes on you probably. More than 2.
That's a good amount. I don't know how much you can have
That's
here.
like enough for an evening get together.
I think you can have more here, but not a lot. I don't know. There's a weed store in every fucking corner now, though. It's kind of annoying. It's like weed, coffee, weed, coffee, weed, coffee.
You know what really pisses me off? So around here we have a
Places, and then there's so much smoke from marijuana around that you get high from marijuana from being around it.
No.
You know what really pisses me off is around here we have a 5-cent plastic bag tax, and that doesn't piss me off. But what pisses me off is that there's not a single thing that either the county or the city of, so the county of Montgomery, which is where I came from, I don't live there now, but and DC, they also have the 5-cent bag tax. There's not a single thing that they can point to and say, aha, your 5-bag tax paid for that. You paid for this. You know, there's not a single city park. There's not, you know, a better recycling machine that they can point to and say, your 5-cent paid for this. It baffles me.
It's none of your business what your taxes pay for. You should just be happy that they're not taking 10-cent bag tax.
I don't know where the weed money is going here, but I'm sure it's going somewhere.
Maybe they use that money to buy a tree.
Is it like a deposit? Can you bring a bag back to the store and get 5 cents back?
Why would you buy what you can get free everywhere here? That's like telling G-Libs, like, I don't know, a rock or some sand. I don't know.
And it's like before you check out the counter, like how many bags will you need?
I would just start dragging bags in from other states if you're going to get a nickel a bag. I've got a whole bag of bags right now.
That's dumb. They made them. They just got rid of plastic bags altogether, and now everybody has to use paper bags. But the cool thing is, apparently, they solved the paper bag not working issue, like with the handles and shit. I don't know, some new technology. So now all the paper bags, like you can actually carry shit and they don't rip. Probably use plastic inside or something.
They should just make
Paper bags have handles.
They should make it a law that everybody has to have those cloth bags. Probably that would probably save $1
Well, if you go to the grocery store and you have a cloth bag, then they discount. They like take money off your groceries.
Yeah,
I do it once in a while just whenever I got like jars or something, but I forget. If it was a law or something, I would be like, all right, I'll carry them around.
Yeah, they got. We have paper bags now that like the handles are like super strong, so they don't rip like all paper bags used to rip.
Okay, I've always liked paper bags better. Like back in the day, you know, it was always like paper or plastic, and I was always just joking. I didn't realize I was ahead of the curve, but I would always be like, "Nah, save a plastic tree. I'll use paper." And
I thought you were
the
leaving.
whole reasoning behind that was like paper is gonna decompose or whatever. But secondly, it's just handy if you're doing a fire in the fireplace or something. You can like rip off half of a paper bag and toss it in there to get the fire lit and whatever. Like,
Or yeah, I put my recycling in my paper bags.
Man,
yeah,
I can
exactly.
remember
Like they're just
years ago.
they're way
we used-
handier than a plastic bag.
We used to use paper bags for book covers.
Oh yeah, in school.
Oh,
Yeah,
for
we
sure.
did
Yeah, then you
that.
draw on them and shit. Hell yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Dude, Pink fucking
Hell,
sending me down memory lane.
Kids don't
if
get
you-
books anymore. This ain't the old days,
Yeah.
Grandpa.
I always
Now
had
they
to
just wrap their tablets in plastic bags.
my covers never made it like a full like either semester or a year. I was just like running around and like getting in fights and shit.
That's
So,
why we had to wrap them. Bad kids like you.
well,
You know
I had to
how
get-
many
I had to get mine
plastic
like
bags
rewrapped because I dogged
go
the shit out of them.
Yeah, if you knew how many plastic bags we go through on a single day, you'd be amazed.
Well, I'm glad they didn't do a fucking stupid ass tax, because that would be fucking dumb. Instead, they just got rid of them.
So if any of you guys at SHOT Show want hook up on the plastic bags, let me know.
Bro, bring me a stack.
Who's going to SHOT Show?
How many guys?
I need a hookup for some free ammo. I'll even take free ammo reloading supplies.
Pink,
I'm not picky.
You go into SHOT Show, Pink?
Yeah.
Dude, Radom, find that booth. Tell me what's going on. Get the scoop. I need my Polish fucking AKs. What the fuck?
Put it down. Somebody make an annotation of that. We'll definitely stop by.
I'm sure
guys are.
I stop by Dr. Ted every year. If you want, we could try to do something live with him. He's probably got to figure it out by now.
Dude, my internet's so shitty in there. I can't depend on it. Have you ever paid for the internet inside the convention center?
Who are you talking to?
You, 'cause, like, no, but like my cell phone internet in there is so shitty. I could not go live.
I don't know. We've done everything we possibly could in there, but it's never been good internet in the sands. No.
And I don't even need like a video, just a couple photographs, and you guys tell me what's going on. But if you
It's
guys
all
make it,
the same thing, dude. They're constantly trying.
but if you guys made a video,
So ask about the Polish. Ask
Radom.
about the Polish firearms.
They're going to be downstairs on the north end of the building, and then kind of right towards the main doors as you're coming in. They're usually right there.
Down by the eatery?
They're between the main doors when you're walking in, and then where the food is. They're in the front half, north half.
I know what you're talking about.
Right off of the main drag. So like whatever the stuff is on the main drag, there'll be like one off of it usually. Right across from some really big BB guns. European maybe.
I'm going to ask about, or I'm going to put down Kalashnikov concern too, because I want to ask about the, like if they're ever going to think about putting or bringing Tigers to the American.
Just remember, if you get corner Pink in any conversation with any vendor, you tell them you know weapons education.
Is a tiger the Dragunov? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
And ask security escorting off the property.
Because of 54R, I don't think it has anything to do with their interest, because there's plenty of people that would buy them. Kalashnikov USA is the importer from Sega, and instead of paying the man or his family any money, they just took the name Kalashnikov and trademarked it. So they have nothing to do with the man or his family. Nothing goes to the man or his family.
That
They're
sucks.
just the importer, and now they're importing Segas. So FYI, that's that.
That's the Soviet way, though.
No, that's
Capitalist for sure, but they copyrighted the man's name, the family's name.
That's fucked up.
Not to mention the most most produced gun period in the world.
I mean, the Soviets were renowned for using and abusing their own citizens.
That's
I don't care what the fuck the Soviets were doing. This is a company based out of Florida that copyrighted the man's name in the United States.
It's not a Russian company. I've been telling people that since everybody got hot and bothered over that.
I mean, if it's cool, then somebody should copyright Dano and then make, Dano Co. Big giant company, not give you nothing for it.
But if my name's Pepsi, fuck it, I'll take that. That's
Nope,
just my
they're gonna use your PepsiCo name, and they're just gonna fucking not pay you.
No, but if my last name was Pepsi, that's not my fault.
All right. Anyway, that's like apples and oranges right there.
I got to take off. We'll catch you guys later. Enjoy
Give me a
Christmas if I don't happen to catch you between now and then. I know I'll be off for probably 2 days, but have a good one. We'll see you next week if I don't talk to you before then.
Have a good
Merry
night.
Christmas, bro. Happy Kwanzaa.
Hey, Marco, check out that link I put in that Facebook link. I think you can understand it. Or watch the video on it. You understand it. Funny as shit.
No, I'm not. I haven't logged my Facebook in like over 18 months, so I'm not going to.
All right, whatever.
I'm not going to just because you sent me a link. I'm anti-Facebook to the max.
I agree. I'm just saying it's funny. It's a like the Mike Christmas story, but it's like the guy that instead of getting a BB Ryder pellet gun, he wants a Krishnikov.
Oh, I've seen that shit. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it.
Because he wants to be like El Chapo.
I haven't seen the El Chapo jump, but I saw some tactical do one. Like, I want a Mark 18 with an infrared lens. Instead of it being like all like Red Rider, it was all like.
This one's in Spanish. That's why I said you probably understand it.
Sorry, I appreciate it, but I'm still not logging Facebook.
That's FB. That's FB Radom. Pink. Their name isn't Radom. That's the city they're in. Their name is like something Brony.
Hey, PBR, but seriously, bro, like if there's like 5 or 10 places like you want us to hit up, like
I don't.
No, like for real, like no, like I want you to tell me where to go. Tell me where to go.
This is literally all I'm interested in. Most of that stuff. I mean, it's the
You'll
kind
come
of
up with,
thing.
like 2 or 3 more, like as it gets closer, you'd be like, oh shit, this.
If I hear about something, I'll let you know. But the only company that I know that'll be there that I'm interested in is this company because.
So Fabrica Brony.
Yeah, there you go. Fabrica Brony, Radom. I don't care what it is. If it's imported and it's like a civilian version of a military firearm made in a military factory, then that's what I'm interested in. Not some rip-off chicken shit or some fake ass garbage.
So I went to the range today, and Dead Horse is dead on, man. That comp I put on my Precision AR was loud. I must have had my hearing plugs. I was using those Surefire earplugs, and I must have them locked in as good as I needed it to, because my right ear, man, anything that's trebly buzzes in my ear right now. I shot one mag through it, and anything that's like high pitch was fucking buzzing the shit in my ear.
You got tinnitus.
Plastic, like insert the ear ones die out over time.
I've used them. Probably I've had them for about
yeah, but then over time they fucking die out.
What was this break on?
AR-15.
What kind of brick was it?
It's the Strike Industries Triple Crown. The Dead Horse even told me it's loud as shit. And
hey, Joe, you noticing that sound bad?
Say again?
Our sound's starting to fade out after a while.
Yeah. Yeah, my ear's fucked up. My right ear. I can still hear through it, but anything trebly is like just buzzing my ear.
But I bet it was worth it to tame that nasty recoil.
It was cool. I mean, don't get me wrong. I just probably didn't have the plugs, dipped in as much as I needed to. I should have probably. Next time, I'm gonna definitely double up, put plugs in my headphones, so ear protection over it as well, like my hard lights. But man, it was bothering me at lunch today. My wife was talking to him, and she was like high pitched, and I'm like, shut the fuck up, dude. I can slap your ass in public. You know how that works. Anyway.
Nah.
You should talk to Surefire. Be like, sell them on that sales pitch. Like, these things work so well, you want to fucking slap your wife in public.
Exactly. Slap you. Barbecue's so good, I'm gonna slap your mama. No, that video I did of that one on Instagram, man, that's got like almost like 1,700 hits already with Isabella shooting that musket pistol.
Yeah.
Man, it's doing well. People are all excited about that one.
That's your youngest or your oldest?
That's my youngest. She's a dude. She is a good shot.
You seen that?
The way she did that musket joke or that black powder joke, she was savage on that joke.
You seen that? You seen that video that Dead Horse posted with them two little girls that do gun reviews and like how to repair some kind of trigger thing on a Ruger Mark II?
No, not yet. I'll look it up.
He posted on the main page, I think, a few days ago, and it's these two little girls, they're like sisters, I guess. And anyway, daughters watch that and be like, "Look, we can be out here making Daddy's channel make more money."
She, it took me a lot. It took me quite a while to, become I would say a good shooter. I'm a decent shooter. Consider math. Get past all your bad habits. But man, that little girl, when she gets into it, she just like it's all you do. Start like, hey, adjust your posture. Focus, squeeze the trigger, use the pad of your finger. And she loves shooting the Glock 19. That's the best gun she shoots. And it's scary because I guess I wasn't raised shooting guns, and just to see her develop like that is wow.
How old's your youngest?
She's 12.
Dang. How old was she the first time you took her out?
11. And she hits steel all day, man. And we're not talking like, 5 feet away, 7 feet away. She's at least like about 25 yards away when she's hitting that shit. An IPSC steel AR-500 target. That's the funny part. I told my wife is like, when I'm going out of town, I got to do something. She's like, "You're not gonna leave me a gun?" No. Why? Because you shoot yourself. You kill yourself. The only one's qualified to use the gun in this house is my fucking 12-year-old daughter because she's been trained to shoot. And she laughs. I'm like, it's not funny. But she doesn't want to learn.
She probably voted for Hillary, didn't she?
Nah, she didn't vote. You know what's funny? I found I was cleaning my computer desk, and on top of it, it's a tall desk, and I found a 2008 local paper when Obama got elected. It's almost in pristine condition too. Like when the Spurs win or championship wins, they have that big layout. I'm like, I could probably sell this shit for some money. Some liberal will give me some all kind of pretty shit. Wash it off. But other than losing my hearing today, it was all good. Had a great time, man. It was really fun. Murphy's a great spirits, and we were just, having some fun there with him and his friend that he brought. His buddy drove all the way down from Houston to make the range that day. He left at 5 in the morning just to meet up with us. I was like, wow, talking about dedication.
Hey, is Murph going to SHOT Show this year or no?
Not that I'm aware of. Yeah, he's pretty obligated with his job right now. He went on his own now. He's doing some construction stuff. We want to go as a team. It's definitely our plan, but we got to figure it out. I don't know time's gonna or allow him to do that.
I'm gonna tell you this. Look at this. It's not that hard to go if you split your costs with somebody.
No, not at all. I mean, that's something we would do, but and he likes to drive, and that dude's a reenactor. You know, he loves reenacting, so he doesn't mind. He drives all the way to Kentucky and Virginia and all these places to do reenacting. So, I mean, I'd probably have it easy with him, just fucking kicking back and him drive for most of the way and just napping off. But it's something I'd have to coordinate with him because of his job schedule and demand. Because as the owner of a small company. It's basically him and his brother doing all the work. They don't have a team yet, so it's gonna be something we're gonna have to work out. But I agree with you on that, yeah, for sure.
You guys eat Indian food?
I don't like Indian
curry though.
I'm not a big Indian guy.
Your hotel almost.
I love
Chinese.
I love Vietnamese and Chinese and Thai.
I love Vietnamese, Thai, and Chinese.
I guess it's it's not prejudice or anything by any means, but when every time I go by an Indian place, man, I remember this one bar I used to go to, man, it's called Indian Palaces. It was that door open, man. It was like, woo, like incense on fire, man. Just the purge of the smell coming out of there. It's just
the curry, bro.
Yeah, and I just can't wrap my head around eating it per se.
If you think that shit's hot, then you need to eat some real Vietnamese and some real Thai food, because that Thai food and Vietnamese food is way hotter than fucking Indian food.
Well, the Thai places I go to, they ask you what level do you want your shit at. You know, you get like a pack.
And even if you say hot, they probably still dumb it down.
No, put this like. No, hey, put this, hey, PBR. Like when you're an immigrant and you look at them and you're like, I want it like Asian hot or like brown hot. They know exactly, like they'll size you.
See, I do a three.
They got two menus. They always have two menus, and you got to go for the Asian menu. Burn your fucking tongue off.
I do usually.
See, I don't like that hot though. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like oh, I'm trying to be funny. But I work with some crazy dudes, man, crazy white boys and black dudes. They'll get like the sticks, and I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" They're like, and you see them sweating bullets when they're eating. Oh, shit's good, dude. I'm like, it doesn't look good, dude. You're fucking hurting there, dude. But
I like it. I agree, Marco. Or wait, who said that? Or, yeah, I agree, Marco, about like too hot. You can get too hot, and then you just don't even taste it anymore.
Exactly.
I like it just like a little bit, just a little past like mild, like not mild, like medium, just a little past medium to a little bit.
I like it hot, like while it maintains its flavorfulness. As soon as the hot overcomes the flavorfulness, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, no, I know.
But I do want it hot though. I want it hot, but I'm not trying to be funny and be like, ha ha ha. See, I've eaten one of those chicken wings before, and that shit is not funny.
I can handle the heat. What kicks my ass is horseradish, man. Like wasabi and horseradish, like that gets in, like gives you that nasal burn in your like fucking sinuses. That shit, I can't do that.
My wife eats with she eats when we're having dinner. She'll have a raw jalapeno in one hand, the fork in the other. And that's what she eats. And then after like 8 or 10 bites, you see her. She's like, and I look at her and go, "Are you okay?" She's like, "Oh, it's good. It doesn't look good. It looks like you're fucking sweating. You know, you're hurting there." "Oh, it's good." I'm like, I couldn't stand it. I eat raw jalapenos with your fucking food. They call it in Mexican tradition chile al amor, because chile a la mordida. I mean, you're biting the chile as you're eating, and fuck that shit. I'm like, hell no.
I got used to it. There's a huge Vietnamese and Thai community here. And on top of that, there's a big ass Mexican community. So, like, I grew up on spicy food, you know? Like,
yeah, see, I can't do the spicy shit.
Oh, man. I love it.
I did as a kid. I hated Tabasco. I thought Tabasco's the devil.
Tabasco's
now,
nasty.
man.
I hate Tabasco.
I put Tabasco on like I'll get some Italian food on my Italian. I'll put it on my linguine or fucking.
Yeah. No, but see, I don't make everything hot either. You know what I'm saying? Like shit that's not supposed to be hot, I don't like. Just I don't add sriracha to everything. You know what I'm saying?
See, I like sriracha. I like sriracha. I hate Tabasco. I hate it because of the army. I'm not gonna lie, but also, like, you mess around with different hot sauces, and like there are so many better and like not expensive too. Like but better.
Frank's Red Hot. It's good shit.
Or Tapatio. Tapatio is basically Mexican fucking.
Frank's Red Hot. I love Tabasco personally. I mean, we have to have a bottle in the house. On my eggs.
Is the room for Joe to go into your guys' place, or is it crowded in your place?
Who? Your
place.
I mean, if he wants to come crash, he can crash. I don't know where, but I haven't seen the room, so I don't know where he would crash. But yeah, he can crash.
Is it Marcus like a room with 2 beds, or is it a big 2-bedroom thing?
No, it's just 2 beds.
Marcus can wake up. Like,
we did up for the balcony though.
Yeah. So we upgrade like $7 a night to get the balcony because we're smokers. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I mean, what it probably costs like an extra like $10 a night to get a cot. I don't give a shit.
Hey Marco, I'll tell you this about smoking because I've stayed at Marriott's before. You don't have a balcony. Make sure the beer cans and like you put the cigarettes in the beer cans, whatever it is, fuck you do. Throw that shit on your own. Do not let the maids do that shit because those motherfuckers will throw that shit in the room and they'll sit there while they're cleaning or doing other fucking off, and then they'll fucking call a manager saying you smoked in the room and fucking charge you a smoking fee. It had to happen in a Marriott, and I was like, no, dude, I fucking smoked in the balcony.
Whoa.
It's fucking dog. Give you a heads up. So that they charge me like 150.
You put your cigarette butts out in your bottle of beer, and then when you're all done, you wing that bottle as far as you can off that balcony.
That's exactly what I did. I had a bag of them though, and I just threw them on the fucking.
Hopefully, it lands in the pool safely.
Yeah, you drop it down and you try to hit one of the garbage cans down there. If it's got one of them little dome things, then that's their problem.
I told you I love basketball, so I'll launch something anywhere. 3-point land. Half court shot.
Yeah, last time I had something spicy, it came out hotter than what it went in. So
you don't want to go to that Indian place around the way?
I mean, I'll try it. I mean, Marco knows me. I'll try anything. So
hey, Curry's gonna make you squirt, bro. And like anything you get,
that'll add an element to SHOT Show that a lot of people don't get to experience.
Here's the real reason why they call it SHOT Show.
So who do we name? We named Radom. G-Webs. Where's the Google Docs? We should stop by there.
Who?
Radom for sure.
Who?
You know who else I talked to? And put a contact next to put the contact name is Moses. I was in a live chat with John Bartolo, who runs a couple of other Instagrams for other companies like Breakthrough Clean and blah blah blah. And so I rapped with him, and somebody there was like, "Yo, you're gonna stop by Vertex booth," and I was like. And he started talking, and I just commented like, yo, the Vertex pants fit me funny. Them things were like MC Hammer pants when I got them. I ordered like 3 pairs. I had to return all 3 pairs. Shit just looked real funny on me. And he was like, yeah, we got a new pair. I was like, oh, yeah. I was like, send me a pair. But he never answered me. I think he left. So I'm going to roll through there. Because that's doable. Well, Pink, who did you say you wanted to stop by?
Well, since they don't have anything to do with the original Kalashnikov concern, I'll skip that then. Unless Kalashnikov, the
what
actual Russian
Pink, remind
The actual
and G-Wes, you can jot this down. They sent me a DM last year while I was there. There's this place called Schmeiser, and they make like ARs, right? And I swear to God, their ARs are like the Mercedes-Benz of AR. Like I put my finger in, dogs, no joking, you're laugh. I put my finger inside their buffer tube, and it is the smoothest fucking hole I've ever put my finger inside of in my life, in anything. The level of machining that goes into that AR is the dopest ever. And they're right across from Korth. They're in like that first floor, like Euro wing, close to where Geisley was. Remember G-Webs? You remember where Geisley was?
Yes.
And then they had like the little Euro wing right behind it. It was like 3 or 4 aisles.
Yeah. I wouldn't call it behind it, but yeah.
Yeah. But, well, adjacent to it, or whatever side you want to call it.
Yeah.
Because ALG was on the other side. Schmeicher was there.
So they do have the SHOT Show mobile app up.
We would honestly, we should honestly spend about 2 to 3 hours every day and just map out each floor. We could GPS our whole fucking trip. What the hell is the app called, Pink? SHOT Show 2017?
SHOT Show Mobile.
Is it 2017 though? Are you sure?
Yeah, 2017. Official mobile application for the 2017 SHOT Show.
I still have it on my cloud. Downloading. See, look, play this. In 10 seconds, the app is done. In Vegas, that would take me like 5 minutes.
Wow, there's another update too after you open it. Let's see.
SHOT Show 2017, download.
We can start skipping before you start.
Done. Already next. Let's go.
Quick bar.
The problem is, like, you would need a computer to do this because you don't want to do this on the app. Especially if you're trying to map it out, it will take you so long. You lose track. And you would want like a double screen for something like this. Oh, hey, G-Wes, we're going to Media Day. Did I tell you that we ended up getting passes for that?
Good.
Got Pink his too.
Yeah.
And Pink, yo, the best part was that when Pink got, so when I got mine in the mail, remember I sent you a picture of it? I sent Pink a picture of it, right? And Pink got his the day after, and he sent me a picture of his. So when I called the lady, I called the lady a week ago, and she's like, no, we're done taking applications. We're not taking any more acceptance in the Media Day, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, oh, are you serious? I was like, is there any way I can get in, blah, blah, blah. She was like, well, listen, all the invites already been sent out. If people don't respond by Thursday, if you call me on Thursday at like 9 a.m. and I'm in the Christmas mood, I'll see what's up. I was like, okay. I woke up late Thursday. I was off. I woke up 8:18, and by 8:22, I remembered. I'm sorry. I woke up by 9:18, and by 9:22, I had remembered, and I called. And I was like, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, can you let me in? And they asked me for my bottom left-hand number. And I was like, okay. So I read it off to him, and I was like, well, I actually need 2. And she was like, well, do you have his confirmation number? I was like, no, but I do have a picture of his pass, so I can read you his bottom left-hand number. She's like, that's all I need. So sliced it.
Good.
Got Pink in.
Rick's going to it too, so everybody will be there.
Hey, G-Web, so you know how you always worried about someone just walking up to you and shoving the camera in your face?
Not really, but okay.
Well, it bothers me. Rick kind of scares me that you would do that to me. I feel like Rick would just walk up with his camera and be like, hey, we're live. Hey, and I'm like, yo, what are you doing?
Oh, tell him you don't want him to, and he won't.
I know, I feel you, but I feel like he like I'm gonna back into him and he's gonna turn around and like have like right, like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh no, I hear you. Yeah, there's a lot of people that do that shit though, unfortunately. I can't find the thing off the computer, the like app or whatever.
Oh, the SHOT Show app?
You know, it's not really on the computer. I don't think.
Hey, how many more every second matter ones do you have?
I don't know. They're all over the place, I think. Oh, how many do you guys want?
Hey, Pink, what was the number that we split on? I can't remember.
For what?
So I can send
Pink,
these
green, black.
these batches.
Oh, you're talking about the gun channels ones?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
So it's 300 total, right? What do we say? 75 green. No, we said like, yeah, 75 green, 100 pink, 125 black. It was either, it was an even split between pink and black and white.
Nah, black and white was more.
So that would be 125 black, 100 pink, and 75 green. I don't think I have that many though.
How many did you get?
I don't remember. I'll look.
Because it was 300 of them. I think it was 100 pink. No, it was more than that. Because I definitely want to come with a couple pink homes. I have to come with a couple pink homes.
I only got 100 of each of those, so I can't give you 100 pinks, and I can't give you 125 greens. Or I mean,
oh shit!
I can give you 75 greens. I just can't give you 100 pinks.
How many pinks can we get?
I don't know. Something leave me some 80 or something.
All right. Well, give us the max number. Why don't you do this? Because it's like that. Why don't you give us the max number on both colors, and then just the rest black and white? But I know it was one.
80, 80, and whatever the hell it is. 160, so 140. 80, 80, and 140.
That'll be easy. But yeah, hey, pink. That just means that only chicks get the pink. Oh, damn, we need more pinks. So I definitely want to come home with like at least like 10. That's the problem. Because at least 5 of those I was giving out like as Christmas gifts, like belated Christmas gifts.
Send 40 to each of you?
Yeah, you can send it like you can send all to one place or to each. It doesn't matter. Because I got 2 cousins, Patty, Marsha, Gretzel. And give it like 2 coworkers. Yeah, I was gonna give out like 10, like just locally. shit, we're gonna have to get some more pinks done. Yeah, bro, just send us the max and whatever other colors you got, and then the rest in black and white, because we obviously don't have a choice at that point.
So you want a bunch of the yellow and greens?
Yeah. Hey, do you remember the one that you did with the brown background and the green stitching? It almost looks like the Geisley G, kind of like that color tone mix up.
No.
You don't remember that?
Dude, the fuck? No.
Let me see.
Fabrica Baroni is due from 1907.
Moon has one. I have one. I just accidentally deleted someone who was pictured because I was deleting pictures. They had one. Where the fuck is it? Look at my panel. I don't see it. It makes me mad. But I don't see it. This one has it on there. I see the Geisley one. Here it is. Man, my favorite. Got you, G-Web. Ready? You see that, G?
Okay. So green on tan.
Green on tan.
What about it?
Green G.
What about it?
That's a very popular. I think that's a very popular possibility.
Oh. All right.
Hey, I want to check out F1 Firearms again too.
Who's that?
Remember the pink AR upper or the pink AR at NRA show?
Just look them up. I mean, just jot them down, and then we'll look them up in the fucking app. See what booth number.
751. I've already started.
Hey, G-Web, you should add an extra column to that Google document for booth number.
So if you go to SHOT Show Mobile, that'll take you to the app on the computer. Got a map, speakers, social media. Are you going to find out who's doing the Instagram and shit for SHOT Show?
Nah, not for SHOT Show directly. Like NSF SHOT Show, no.
Why?
I haven't figured that out. I should figure that out.
Nobody
And
else can do it.
I probably know the right person to ask too.
You can fucking just direct fucking a message on what the fuck. But
No,
everybody
well-
else is just going to go to SHOT Show and take it for granted and maybe describe
What's the Instagram account? Like, is it just SHOT Show 2017?
No, just SHOT Show. They don't put the date on there. Nobody uses a fucking date on their shit, man. The fuck? You lunching?
I'm welling right now. Following.
Or I guess you could go at NSSSF SHOT Show on the Twitter.
I just went to SHOT Show. Let's see if NSSF Instagram is anything. NSSF.
NSSF is one also, but SHOT Show is its own.
So for Instagram, it's the NSSF. And they only have 2,000. Follow them. Not in the mode to DM anybody right now. I'll DM them tomorrow. But that's a good look. We'll see if they respond. Bad thing is a lot of things like that. It's just fucking robots that like run it. You know what I'm saying?
Could be. So I don't know. I guess here I got back to it. A lot of people tweeting their fucking products up there.
The only thing that I'm missing right now that's a must is the actual address to the media day. Hey.
Yeah.
Read the sidebar.
Wait a minute, I said jump in.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, but G-Webs, all you gotta do for Pink is find him like a mushroom restaurant, and he'll be your little slut for the week, bro. I swear to God.
Well, I found a couple of juice places, and then I found a raw place. So there's definitely crazy stuff there. I haven't found one specifically mushrooms, but that I'll keep looking. I've only been looking on like the east side since that's where we're all at.
So you know what's funny? Like when I thought you were coming like earlier in the year, I gave my mom a heads up. I was like, Mom, I got this really good friend that's coming. I was gonna take you to my mom's house to go eat. Mom's gonna feast mode you to death, bro. You would have loved it. I would have been like, Mom, he's